What up, people? What's good? Let's go. Let's get the lights up. Let's get in the building. Let's get in the building. Planet Randy was good, bro. We blew them out last game. We blew them out last game. Let's get the lights up. When y'all walk in, let's get the lights up. You hit the like button, Randy. What's good? Let's get it in, man. Let's get these likes up, man. He said hit the like before the comment. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I did a video earlier. I went live earlier, man. It was crazy. I did a live earlier and I scraped my mirror talking to you guys, man. This is crazy. I could have gotten to something real easy. My boy Sheik was good. Raven was good. Maine West was good. Desmond was good. Isaiah was good. Yeah, let's get the likes up. Yeah, I could have gotten to something. It was four guys, but I knew two of the dudes. But I scraped the dude mirror, and my mirror got a little scrape on the live I did earlier when I was showing you guys Harlem. When I was driving around showing you guys Harlem. Yeah, shit could have happened. Kuzma averaging, yeah, Kuzma averaging, but like that's like close to like 16, 11. Then Schroeder, you said averaging 14, 3 rebounds so far. Uh, and then Schroeder coming off the bench. But he didn't play bad with the Lakers. He just, his mouth just got him with. That's all that was. Maine West in the building. Yeah, I did a live earlier. And I was going through Harlem. You go check it out. I showed the guys with Alpo where he got where the situation what happened with him at the club he was at because he got I explained to people he had got shot like on 151st and but then he still was alive when he got hit but he was driving he crashed like seven crashed into like seven cars and he collapsed on 147 so that's like what 5 blocks he drove while he was shot. Yeah, Avery Bradley was a good pickup. It turned out to be a good pickup, especially while guys got hurt. Now, had the guys didn't get hurt, he would have never got signed. Yeah, Miami and Chicago, yeah, they sleeping. They playing good right now. You said it looked like Kwame Brown and Lamont fixed their issues. Who's Lamont? Who's Lamont? Who's Lamont playing, Randy? Let's please get the likes up, guys. Help your boy, man. Now I got my mirror is all scraped up, man. Shit is crazy. FY, what happened? What happened? Cause I heard him. I don't know nothing what's going on, but I heard Kwame Brown, and like I said, I've been running around so much, I never got a chance to look at no videos. But I heard Kwame Brown say something about some blogger, some like I really don't know. Can you please tell me what happened? Cause I've been on the dude FYF Sports debate. I've been on his channel one time on his panel. You know what I mean? It was cool. He seemed like a good dude, man. He seemed real cool. What happened with him and Kwame? Yeah, he seemed like a cool dude, man. That's crazy. So Kwame, well, tell me what happened, please. So Kwame's responding to somebody, or what happened? How many subscribers that guy got? FYF. Let me subscribe. Let me go check and see how many subscribers he got. So that means Kwame. I respect guys like that. See, I don't know what happened, but let me see how many subscribers this guy got. Come on, Randy, come tell me something. Y'all threw something out that ain't saying nothing. Oh, 26,000? Okay. That's once I think you get like 20,000, your voice is heard. Like right now, if I say something about Kwame or whoever, they probably won't even know. But I guess what happened? You have to tell me what happened. You said it looked like they fixed the issue. What happened? Because I was on that dude's show. 26,000 subs. So, yeah, please tell me. Thank you, Randy. Let me read it. So basically, I pulled up on Comedy Stream a couple months ago. Oh, it was a debate. Slick was good. So basically, Randy, what you telling me? It was a debate. FYF pulled up on Kwame Stream. So, and they just had, oh, okay. I thought he checked his channel out and it went like that. That would have been big for FYF with a guy, come step in and acknowledge your channel. But he was on Kwame channel. You said a couple months ago. It said Kwame felt F. Oh, he kept interrupting. Wow, that's crazy. So, but I'm a little confused. You said it happened a couple months ago. So what happened? I thought it was something fresh. That's crazy. I thought he said something about Kwame and Kwame um, went to his channel. I'd be like, that's good. So did he get any extra subs behind that? Because sometimes that helps out too when a big channel speak on you, and that makes people go run to your channel. But the dude FYF, he seems cool though. He don't seem like he seems cool. Said Ticket TV is not a fan. Nah. Let's hit the like button, guys. Let's get this thing popping, man. The traffic slowed down on Laker Talk. Laker Talk traffic slowed down. Oh, he pulled up on his channel, apologize. Okay. Did that help his channel grow, Planet Randy? Oh, he said a couple days ago, Kwame linked up with Ticket, and the two of them. Oh, so Kwame Brown and Ticket was beefing with the dude, FYF Sports. I don't know if the White gonna be out tonight. Yeah, THT and Ellerton near return. I don't know if he was out. Did you guys check out my channel when I showed you guys Harlem? And I drove around and it was double parked cars and my mirror hit somebody else's mirror. It scraped. It was nothing major. But, you know, it was street guys and you know how that shit could have easily escalated. He said he looking good in shoot arounds. Oh, so ticket was going hard, Main West? Wow. That's crazy. I missed out. I'm gonna have to go back and check that. Yeah, shoot arounds and shooting in the games, two different things. I want to see it happen in game time. That's what I want to see. Knock them jumpers down during the game. Oh, Ticket don't like them? Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna go check it. I'm definitely gonna go check this. I need to blow up, man. Maybe I need some controversy, man. I need to blow up. I need some controversy, some back and forth. Is I'm shocked Dame start off the season slow. It happens. It happens. I seen it happen to a lot of players though. Cause you feel realize some players get they slump in the beginning of the season. Some players get they slump in the middle of the season, and some people get they slump the end of the season. So that's why it's no big deal for that. See, the purpose of my video was saying that regardless of slump or not, they not winning with Dame and CJ. They need to just break that up now. While he young and it's a player out there that you possibly can get. Because normally when you do deals like that, when let's say Dame, see, this is the worst thing can happen to Portland. I'm gonna tell you the worst thing can happen to Portland, right? Let's say right now Dame said he don't want to get traded, right? He want to stay in Portland. This is what he say right now. We human, people, things, shit happen so fast. Now let's say Ben Simmons get traded to another team, right? Let's say Ben Simmons get traded, and let's say the summertime come. This right after the season, champions get crowned, and let's say he went out. Now the focus of the trade gonna be around draft picks. Now he gonna want out. Now think about this: Ben Simmons want out. I mean, Dame went out, right? If he went out, 9 times 10 he gonna want to go to some type of winning team. So now he limited to 5, 6 teams. So now if he limited to 5 or 6 teams, and they all like good teams, the draft picks is really nothing. So you're gonna get draft picks, but you're not getting no high draft picks. You're gonna get 3 or 4, but my draft picks is every other year. So you probably get one this year, 22. You probably get 22, 24, 26, right? So now you get that. So if a team gonna trade for you, they not gonna trade their best player. If it's like a good team, they win it because they want to pair you with that guy to go to that next level. So now it's like, damn, you ain't gonna really get that much in return. Then you ain't gonna really get an all-star in return. But here it is, this the opportunity you can get an all-star, then a young all-star. Not like you getting somebody like a Jimmy Butler, someone who's like 32 already, who got like 1,000,000 miles on them, and your window super short with him. You barely gonna see like a young all-star you're gonna get. Now, let's say he not gonna want to go to New Orleans. So you can't say, okay, I trade you Brandon Ingram for Dame. He not going to go to New Orleans, right? So it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. He said, just checked it out. Last live enjoy. Thanks, Isaiah, man. I try to, you know what I mean, be versatile, man. That's why I check in with you guys and I ask, you know, do y'all like certain things? Because I like to talk about like a lot of different things. Also, I love sports, but I like to talk about different things because I'm trying to make an impact in some type of way, help out in some type of way. Because some of you guys young, some of you guys might be in the street, some of you guys might not be in the street. Some of you guys may have brother in the street, and you may be like, "Yo, listen to what this kid here said." This guy Kareem, you know what I mean? He come from that, you know what I mean? And you know, the shit ain't what it is. Melo has been great. Yeah, Melo been playing good, shit. Exactly. Planet Randy, I'm glad you said that. Now, this the thing I don't understand about this with this channel, right? Now I want everybody to go check out what Planet Randy said, right? And this is important. It actually sold down in August. So he said, and this is what I love. I love the honest feedback. One thing I got thick skin, and this is really nothing to feel a way about, but it's the reality and it's the stone cold truth, and that's just what I like. Now he said, and he hit it the nail. He said the channel been growing slow lately. But I've been close to 2,000 since end of September. That's not true. I've been close to 2,000 since August. Because remember, I said, can you guys get me to 2,000 by August 31st? So that means, like you said, the channel been going slow since August. He right, but he the time not into September, since August, because I wanted to hit 2,000 by September 1st. Remember, and September 1st is when I almost died in the storm. Remember, I almost died in the storm. That was September 1st, but I wanted August 31st. I wanted to hit 2,000, and they were going slow. And he said give giveaways. Now I was going to give a giveaway out that day, and I'm asking nobody. I had no type of response, no type of. I told people, I went on live. I said, "Yo, I want to do a giveaway," and I told people I'm giving away something. Nobody responded like they was interested what I was doing. I was on live that day. I said I'm gonna do giveaways. I'm gonna give away to two people. Who wants to? Cause mind you, I can't just say, okay, I'm gonna give this person something. Some people might feel a way about giving up a address. Cause mind you, I would have to mail the giveaways to somebody. I would have to mail it. So some people are like, "Ma, I don't want no gifts. I ain't like, you know what I mean?" Because they might be like, "I don't want no gifts," and they probably don't want to be like, "I'm not giving up my name." Like Planet Randy is not his name, so he might feel, "No, I don't want to give up my name and my address where I'm from. I'm cool. I don't need no giveaway." Some people may think like that. So I don't know. So I didn't push the issue. So when I went on live, Yeah, see, he said I don't feel comfortable posting address. Should give away a digital gift card. See, see, that's what I'm saying. Some people feel that's why I didn't push it because I would have mailed it off to somebody. See, digital giveaways. See, I had giveaways. I want to give also the stuff what I'm doing, my fragrance, my fragrance, the male enhancements and things like that. That's and clothing. That's what my giveaway is going to be. Not no gift card. I wasn't going to plan on giving away no money. Stuff that also I'm advertising things what I'm doing also. Uh, okay, now then Germany said, "Are you cool with Dan, the Laker fan?" I never really talked to him. I watched the show like before I even got a podcast. I mean, before I even started doing this, I used to watch him and a dude like called Laker Talk Mike. I used to watch them too. It said a lot of stream yards grow faster. Stream every day. I I hear you, Manny. You might be right. Maybe some people, but I've been streaming a lot, and I don't see it going fast. I'm be honest. I don't see it going fast. And I've been streaming a lot. I stream at least I think 4 times. I think 4 times, and I don't see the difference in the subs. But I definitely still appreciate y'all guys giving feedback. See, this is very important. You know what I'm saying? You guys giving that feedback because y'all definitely y'all know more about YouTube than me. I'm pretty sure you guys understand the thing about YouTube more than me. But I hit the nail on the coffin, like Randy said. He don't feel. A lot of people probably didn't, because when I had to I showed the giveaways. I showed my giveaways, and I said I'm gonna give away to 2 people, and nobody really responded. So I just left it alone. But yeah, but I actually it slowed down. I ever look at my analytics in August. You're right, Randy. That's why I try to give him like a little mixture of different things. I try to give him a mixture of things, like you know what I'm saying. And controversy is controversy always like the major thing. Like I be seeing the guys, every guy who a guy could start tomorrow and start talking about that Chicago drill, and his numbers is going to go up, skyrocket, fast. Don't talk like you know a little bit. That's it. If you know what you're talking about, the numbers gonna go crazy so fast. What up though? Detroit in the building. Y'all watch the BMF joint? Banks. I don't know how old you are, Banks, but the guy who played, damn, everybody loved that character on Instagram. The older dude who just came from jail, I forgot his name. The guy that played him, that's supposed to be like a real person in Detroit. How I feel about Ayo? Um, I think he good. I like him. I think he gonna be good. I think he gonna be good. I like him. He got a little heart with him. Lamar, yeah, Lamar. Lamar's supposed to be like based on somebody because his character, yo, 50 Cent, man, yo, his character, the guy gonna blow up behind that. You know who he gonna be? That guy Lamar playing that. He gonna be just like what's the guy that just died from New York with the cut on his face? He just died, and he was he played in The Wire. Oh, he say he based on a real dude named Leighton. You from Detroit too, Desmond? Yeah, academic blew up. Oh, that dude was wild. Michael Williams, yeah, Michael Williams. I think I think the guy the E-course, yeah. I think the guy gonna blow up, man. The guy who playing that part of Lamar, cause he trending on YouTube when he started singing. That episode there, he already people start like his character already was like kind of people was feeling his character, but once he started singing, Lennox was good. Lennox, once he started singing it and he killed his man, it just took him to another level. He gonna be like the next Michael Williams. Watch, mark my words. Watch, he gonna stunt. He said he been acting for years already. I know I seen him in something before, but he ain't blow up. I seen him. He played in I forgot the movie he played, but I seen him in the movie. I seen him before, but he gonna be on it. He watch him get a lot of parts now. You from that side, Banks? Banks, let me ask you this: you familiar with the guy called Up for Debate TV? He has a podcast too. Up for Debate TV. He has a podcast too. Oh, he from London? Oh, Joey Aye is on Wizards. What type of dude is he? Come here, him, right? Let me tell you, Banks. Let me tell you a quick little joint on Up for Debate. It's not an issue now, but he watched because you know he know us through the podcast through the beat 139, and we had Miss T on the show, and so we did a response like something she said we didn't like, and he got on us. He made a video about me. He made a video about me to about Kareem. I mean Doc. See, y'all know me as Kareem. They know me as Doc. He said, Doc, all emotional. You can see what type of nigga he is. This, that, woo, woo. He talking crazy about me, right? So man, got into a little back and forth, but it was over. But yeah, and he loved Alpo. He loves Alpo. So, but I ain't get to see none of his videos say anything about him yet. But yeah, that guy gonna blow up from the wire. I mean from no LA Sports Live. He's saying that because of me. Like he mad. I think he unsubscribed to me. I have to ask him. I don't want to put no words in his mouth. I'm not sure. But he used to come on his channel all the time, and you know everything was cool with us. I don't have an issue with him, you know. But he's like he got real mad the last one. Oh, he put um words in my mouth and all this stuff there. And my point was saying with him, and not just with him, with anybody. My thing is fair is fair, be fair. Melo, like I saw him put Melo saying Melo, he's like Melo better start playing some defense or he go to the bench. And my thing, like I said, it's not never about race, but it seems that people push other people, but when it comes to like even like, and I hate to keep bringing this up, but like other people they don't, like you know what I'm saying. But I don't have no issues. I never have no issues with nobody because, like I said, it's debate. You feel how you feel. I feel how I feel. But I think he got little in his feelings. Yeah, I think he got like in his feelings some. Yeah, that's why he said no. He was trying to be funny when he said Austin Reeves max extension. He don't mean that, but he's gotten his feelings. And my point is, yeah, I'm almost back. I ain't there yet. I'm still like 30 away. I'm like 30 subs away from the big 2K. The big 2K. Your boy's like 30 subscribers away from the big 2K. So, I've been working trying to get it there. But it seems like it's slowed down. I don't get it either, Alfonso. Like, see, thanks, like and subscribe, that's right. It, you know what I'm saying? I don't get that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't do anything where you could say, okay, he should start. That's my whole point. If he planned on doing getting it in, then I'd say, okay, cool. I didn't see nothing to say he should start. I don't see that. Okay, what else? Oh, the Mike. You know what's crazy? I seen Mike Son today. I saw him on 125th today. I seen Mike Son on 125th today. That's crazy. He's going to with the some at the activists because it's voting today, so he was there with the voting shit. I seen him today on 125th. I seen him right before I went live with you guys. Right before I went live, I seen him like 5 minutes before I went live earlier. I seen Mike Son today. But what I think about him and Wack, um, it's weird. They both have, I think, a point. If you ask me, they both have a good point, and I agree kind of what Wack saying when he said about um a lot of guys wasn't saying nothing, and now the Alpo dead, people do got stuff to say. Like Mano, far as I know, Mano don't know, and I heard somebody, like I said, I'm pretty connected, and they said Mano don't supposed to know the guy Demencio. And Mano made a post about it, and Mano never spoke Alpo name, even when people had to set when they were saying Mano and Jim Jones was out playing dice with Alpo, and it wasn't true. That was an opportunity. He could have probably came out like, I would never be playing with that dude, but he never said that. So that's why people feel the way they feel. You know what I mean? Like, now he dead. Now people want to say shit. So I kind of agree with that, because nobody never said nothing. Like I said, it's crazy. All right, what else? Did I get paid yet? Nah, I had to wait. I'm waiting on the mail. I had to cause the verification code to prove that is you. I had to wait for they mailed me some like a code. I think a 6-digit code. So when it come in the mail, I had to log it in. That shit's a headache. That that money shit's a headache. You're right, Planning Randy. You're right. And Laker fans, not that he played 4 good games. He just played it. He just like it wasn't bad. It was like okay for him. I guess it is good games. Caruso is playing good for the Bulls. See, that's the difference. That's what I'm saying. Now, with Caruso playing with the Bulls, he playing good for them. He playing with more confidence. He playing good, and he's like a good role player for their team. And they called it like that. Like that's how he's playing good for them. Not no MVP. Not he gonna be the he not like he's scoring a lot of points. I think he only averaging like 7 or 8 points. So it's not like he's scoring a lot of points, but he's playing his role, and it's like and it meshing with them, and he doing what he's supposed. He doing what he's doing. He is. Oh, he said, does YouTube play good with 1,000? It don't have to be honest. You can have 1,000 subscribers, right? And if you get if you're a guy that have 1,000 subscribers, but every time you upload you get a lot of views, you can make more money than because some people got like my beat channel, right? Or some people in general. Let's say somebody who have like 20,000 subscribers, but if they got 20,000 subscribers, but they don't get that many views, it go by the views. But you gotta have at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time in order to start getting paid. But it go by the views. Like I could have, like saying my channel right now, I got under 2,000 subscribers. I could possibly get paid more than somebody who have 25,000 subscribers. But it's because you have 25,000 subscribers, that means a lot of people checking your joint. So if that's why I think my ratings is good, like far as compared to how many subscribers I get, how many views. Because if you look at everybody's channel, nobody do exactly what their subscribers is. So like on average. So let's say like on per video. So let's say a guy like Carcino got 200,000 subscribers. But if you look at it, he be getting like 5,000 views, 6,000 views with 200,000 subscribers. So I think I'm doing good as far as that way, as far as ratio compared to my subscribers. Because some of my views, I be getting like sometimes 1,100, 1,200 views, and I only got 1,900 subscribers. So I'm doing good on that end. Yeah, I think Cruz will be a good bench guy. Yeah. See, the thing is, like I said, the key is the views. Subscribers is good because you. It's always good to have a lot of subscribers because this by accident, like long as they there, like cause you got subscribers, people don't even check for people. Like there's people I subscribe to that I don't watch their joint, but I don't unsubscribe. But every now and then something may pop up and I may click it. So that's what it's good to have a lot of subscribers for, like when something big come. Like right now, everybody getting a lot of views off that Outpost stuff. So I even seen like uh uh like Carcino. He got like if you look at you go start looking at people stuff and you look at how many subscribers they got, just look at the views. They'd be at 4,000. Hassan do good because Hassan damn near he gets minimum like 70,000 views on each video he do. Hassan Campbell, he gets about a minimum 70,000, so that's good. If he gets 70,000, because you figure sometimes he upload twice a day, so that may be 140,000 a day of views. Imagine that in a month. And some joints he get like 100, like with the Outpost joint, he got like 200,000. I hear what you're saying, Alfonso. I think there's some truth to that. It definitely is some truth, but you got to. The key is people still don't like. I'm consistent, and I don't like some. What I notice, it's like anything with this channel here, anything outside the Lakers, I don't get that much views. Like even just now when I did the Michael Porter Jr. being overrated, I thought that was a good video. It wasn't long, where anybody could go check it out for a little while. I didn't get. I ain't even hit 100 views yet. I'm like 80 something views, and it been a few hours. And I think that's a good topic. Like he got overpaid, and and I only, like I said, I only did the video for 2 minutes, so it's easy for somebody. Let me go watch this for 2 minutes. But when I say something about the Lakers and the strictly Lakers, I notice I get more views. When I say anything Ben Simmons, or even when I do the back in the days, the comparison of anything I do, it's like it's not hitting. But when the Lakers, like if I say, okay, like when I said Avery Bradley signed with the Lakers, it was big news. Malik, what is good, my boy? King Ernest supposed to came on the beat. I was supposed to be the first one when we first had the beat. King Ernest had maybe 11,000 subscribers. He was like just like start popping off. This when he used to talk about Outpost every day, right? So he supposed to came on my show. Now my show is live, and he know we from Harlem. He didn't want to take the chance. He stood us up. At the last minute, he called me and was like, "Yo, I can't. My daughter. My daughter. I have a babysitter." Something he said, but he killed. But I'm glad that I still respect that he did call and say he couldn't come, because we had a clown nigga. Vado. Vado is a clown. He and I know him. I know him for years. We from the same hood, and he stood us up. No call, no show. At least, like I said, at least King Erna was like called, even though he called late, because the show started at 7. He called at 5 and was like, "Yo, I can't make it. I'm still in Philly. I don't have no babysitter." So yeah, yeah, that's why I said this YouTube thing is tricky and it's hard to like understand. But one thing I know for a fact, controversy, any type of drama, two things I notice that will automatic hit: controversy, and everybody I saw who start covering that Chicago drill. If you know what you're talking about, you're gonna get paid. I never seen nothing like it. Like I said, I literally seen these guys channel to jump, 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 jump. They start talking about that shit. And like I said, if they know what they're talking about, some, and really they really don't have to know what they talk about. All they do watch other people's channels, just keep piggybacking off it. See, my thing, you getting, see, that's what I said. Yeah, controversy sell. Yeah, Vado a clown, man. He's a clown. And the thing is, he came to me to get on the show. We was at a party, and he's like, "Yo," he came to me. Yeah. And I'm not, and see, things, I'm not negative. See, that's the difference with me. See, the reason why I don't do it, because, see, I know how I am. I know how I am. See, I'm not used to, I can't do that faking back and forth and be that internet stuff. Because I pops off. Like, I pops off quick. So I really try extra hard to try to be the other way, trying to like be on a straight line. I go there, like, and there's no secret. Anybody, like I said, they know me. Like, you know what I'm saying? They know me, and it's like that. Like, one time, to give y'all a quick story, right? We had Gene Dills on the show on the beat, right? I had Gene Dills on the show, and he always talked about Puff Daddy, and he all these stories about Puff. He can't stand Puff. A lot of things he be getting going down on Puff. So he said, "Yo, now my show is live, and live where somebody could pull up on you. It's crazy. My show is live. People could pull up on you." So I didn't go live. I mean, Gene called like 4 o'clock. Now the show started at 7. He said, "I don't want to go live because now we promote it." See, a lot of you guys probably don't watch the show, but the Beat 139 on our Instagram, we promote that who's going to be on the show. So we have the picture next to our logo and say, "Okay, this guy Gene Deal is going to be on the Beat 139 tonight at 7." Da 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 da. Right? So we promote it. So he called like 4 o'clock. It's like, "Yo, I don't want to go live." So out of respect, we didn't go live with him, right? We said, "No, okay, we ain't gonna go live." So we didn't go live. We turned off the live button, but we still did the interview. So every time after the show over, me and Vito always go out and hang out after the show on Wednesday night. We go hang out because in New York it's always something jumping. So we go hang out. So a dude came up to me. He's like, "Oh man, I'm so glad Doc, I'm so glad y'all didn't have I'm so glad y'all didn't have Gene Deals up there. I said, why he said that? I said, Gene Deal did come. He said, no, y'all didn't. No, y'all didn't. You had the comedian Kenny Wu up there. You had the meet Kenny Wu. We always have like 2 to 3 guests every show. We have 2 to 3 guests every show. So he said, no, you didn't. Yeah, Kenny Wu. I said, we did have Gene. He said, because Puff had 3 guys. They's like, yo, Puff Daddy's like, yo, he's gonna send him the jump Gene. But people don't know Gene the ex-cop, and Gene had that thing on him. He's an ex-cop. And I seen it when we were sitting right next to each other doing the interview. So he's like, yo, they was gonna go up there and set it on him. And the guy said, I told him, y'all better not go up there because Doc ain't going for that. He said Doc ain't gonna go for that shit there. Please don't. Cause they know, like if you my guest, your beef become my beef if you try anything on my guest while they at my show. Now once they leave the show, that's on them. You see what I'm saying? But during the show and you think you're gonna come up my spot and regulate it, it's gonna be a problem. So they knew that, and it's like understood. Like that's the same thing I told King Erna. Like, yo, come through. But the thing is, I kind of get it. Like it's not like he knew us, and he probably like I don't know if they cool with Poe or not. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And our show is directly in Harlem. See, Queens Flip show is downtown in Soho, so it's downtown like a different area. You ain't going down there with that type of shit. It's totally 2 different things. I'm like in the hood, and Queens Flip not his show, so you could feel a little more comfortable as a guest going there. Even though I'm gonna make sure my guests and everybody good, but like I said, that's the thing why it's hard for like this. Like you said, I don't get on there beefing, and my thing I'm positivity, because I'm tired of all these black people dying like this. Like we killing each other like crazy in Philadelphia, Detroit, uh, New York, Chicago, L.A. Like it's like we don't like each other, man. We ready to get down on each other. You see what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, I made a mistake and nip when I was going live. I nipped the guy video. Now, had I been another type of guy, not saying like I'm a tough guy, nothing, but I knew I ended up knowing like 2 of the guys, was 5 of them standing there, and it probably like, all right, nah, they know like, nah, oh, that's my man. All right, what up, what up, what up? Is that? You see what I'm saying? So I knew, ended up knowing the dudes, 2 of them, but like I'm saying, people be ready to get down and kill each other like for nothing, like something small like that. Yo, man, what the fuck are you doing? And it gets ugly so fast. So I like to spread positively. So that's why another reason it will be hard for me to like, as far as like the it might be bored, like you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, Malik. Yeah, James do keep it on him. You see what I'm saying? So that be the thing there. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I like sometimes, and like I like to give y'all some mob stories, but I try not to overkill it because some people like it and some people don't. And see, so it's like a slippery slope. I got story for days. I got story for days. Like I've been, like I said, mafia guys. I was locked up with Preacher. You know, like there's guys I know, like people that y'all seen, and even like we did a lot of interviews. We did interviews with at the Beat 139. We did interviews with Rod Strickland. We did interviews with K Slay, people from the Power, the movie Power, the guy from Juice, the movie from Juice, um, Gully TV. I interviewed Gully TV. We did a lot of stuff. Fat Man Scoop. We interview a lot of people. Jane's story about Big Jane, been around. Yeah. Oh, you sent me a message a week ago on IG on Laker Talk Kareem. Hold on, let me check. See, I don't be on there like that. Hold on. I'm gonna check right now. But one thing about me, I'll respond. I'm glad you said that. Let me check right now. You did it on the beat. What I'm gonna check right now. Cause I always check the message. Let me check them right here. Let's see, a week ago. What's your name on there, Planet Randy? 'Cause I don't see nothing right here. Let me see if it went to the junk folder. You not self-made, right? Sizzle, that's not you, right? I see something that says self-made sizzle. I don't think that's you. This is like some stuff going to like a what's your name on there, Planet Randy? Because I don't see it. You sure you hit the right one? I'm gonna go to the Laker one now. Laker. I don't get hardly get no message on this one. Let me see. A week ago. I don't see nothing on here. I'm giving out my IG right now. On requested folder. What's your name on there? I don't see it. I'm looking at the IG now. I don't see your name, period. Oh, I see it, man. Okay. But it's about James Worthy. I see something. I don't know. I see it now. I see it. I see it. Yeah, that's my Instagram right there. Yeah, Laker underscore Kareem. I'm gonna start bringing people in. Thanks, Raymond. Raymond, you always support me too, Raymond. You always support, man. Yeah, that's why I said it's like this. This YouTube is not easy because you gotta have like some type of personality, but then you be yourself. It's like it's weird. Like right now, I'm myself. I'm myself right now. I don't. I'm not like in no character mode. But some people do be like character mode sometimes. See, I like to get feedback. Like some people like my stories. Like yeah, I was out the preacher. Apple, the one rich. Like I said, it's so much stories I can share, and I can say it. But this a basketball channel, and this a basketball channel. And some people, I look at the view. I'm like they not interested in it, But it's crazy. I tell a quick preacher story, right? When I first, cause they got locked up before me, and right time before I locked up, that's when they start finding the bodies in the building, cause preaching was keeping bodies all in the building and things like that, right? So we was in the Fed joint, so I'm in the hole. I tell you, all this in the hole. Preacher, I tell you who I was all inside with. MCC, Preacher, Pistol Pete, um, Sammy the Bull, right? Preacher, Preacher was on a compound too. See, I wasn't on. Preacher is he's a Harlem guy. Preacher's the one who kidnapped. And if y'all want to, here I can run through and tell y'all quick, because I don't want the numbers start dropping but I can really get into like the real backstory on all that paid in full. And the dude Apple, who's Rich Porter uncle, I was inside with him too. He was there, him and they co-defendants. He preacher co-defendant. They older guys. You know, it was weird how the whole thing went. Like I'm gonna give it to y'all, man. I'm gonna give it to y'all. If y'all want it, I'll give it to y'all. If not, we could go talk about Lakers and Rockets. So let me know, because I don't want to be and y'all not really interested. Who's Henry Ruggs? Laker Height was good. I saw Alpo Thursday. That's crazy. I just seen him Thursday. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm get like how the whole thing right, and see, it's crazy. Like when all this was jumping off. Now, mind you, they older than me. Now I was 18 when the Rich Porter, the little boy Darnell, and all that at the time. You know what I'm saying? I would just started, like, you know what I mean. But I can remember like yesterday when I heard when they caught the dude, and everybody and their mother knew preaching them had him. So Apple is Rich Porter uncle. He was down with Preacher though, and he didn't like Rich. He didn't like his own nephew because he said Rich wasn't showing him love like that. So he should keep telling Preacher, yo man, um, put. He kept telling Preacher, yo man, yo my nephew's getting it. Now Preacher was a guy. Now I'm telling you, first time I saw it, I used to hear about Preacher when I was a kid. Now Preacher is older, right? I hear Preacher, and I hear stories. Like when we kids, like Harlem, we was big on stories when we was young. We love stories, like the older guys tell you stuff. You sit there like you watching a movie. That's why I like to this day I love like documentaries. I used to sit there and listen to a story, it's it's crazy. Like I used to hear all the Rikers Island stories, the jail stories, and the stories about the older guys. So I used to hear stuff about Preacher, and they used to always talk about him. And I remember the first time I seen Preacher, I had to be about maybe 13, 14. We was little me, Big L, and us. They said Preacher's on the corner right now. We on the basketball court, so we had to go to the corner. I never forget. He had a black velour sweatsuit. I can remember what he had on, and he had like a jewelry on and shit. And he had like a bag, like a purse, not like the man purse. He had that in his hand. He's standing there. We was just staring at him like, wow, that's Preacher. And we were just looking like we heard all the stuff. And then this in the 80s. This is in the 80s. I'm seeing this guy. So I said, wow. And his name always been ringing bells crazy. So and they always said, when you get money, when you start selling drugs and you get money, he gonna come for you. He's like the boogeyman. So then, like I said, now I'm this no bullshit. So now, when I got into the game after I finished like playing ball and stuff, now I'm trying to, get some money. When I got into the game, and I one time I seen him. Now I'm fly, had jury on and shit, getting money, but I wasn't at that level, right? But I didn't know. I'm hearing when you get money, he come to get you. So we on the block and shit. So we looking shit. So now we had our things. I ain't gonna say what it is, but we had our things and stuff out there. Like he better not come for us. Like you know what I'm saying. But we seen he walked by and paying no mind. We wasn't like on that level at that time for him to even think about us. You see what I'm saying? But we didn't know that. And so now fast forward, now we're in jail, and it's crazy because right before I got locked up, that's when they start finding the bodies, and it was on the news, and it's crazy because like damn, so when they find the bodies in buildings, pregnant women, all that shit, they have bodies in abandoned buildings. So when they start doing construction on buildings, they start finding the bodies. Preaching, I'm telling you, he is considered the most ruthless person, especially I'm saying like far as like the black community, like all time. Like he's vicious, very vicious, and he been doing shit from the like I say the late '60s or whatever, right? '70s to the '70s. He like you know what I'm saying. So then it's crazy. I gets locked up in the feds, and I'm MCC, and I'm in a whole cell. I'm right next to the his. So I can remember like yesterday. So I'm in there and talking to him and stuff. I mean, I ain't say nothing to him at first. He said something to me. He's like, "Hey, young fella, da 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 da. Want you?" He giving me like Sports Illustrated books, and I'm looking at the book. I remember then. I think that's when Nick Van Exel got traded. Or no, I think Eddie Jones got traded. I don't know, but I remember some Laker, and he's right next to me, and he just kept giving me magazines like send it, slide it, because we couldn't see, we could just talk to each other. We couldn't. We was like side by side on the cell. Man, his cell was side by side, and because like I could see people directly in front of me, but I see him when he go to like the shower, like the police come, so we see each other like that, and you only get an hour of rec time. You can see him like that. So the police came. You know what the police said to me? Police said, "Listen here, man. You don't even want to start talking to this guy. He the worst of the worst. Now, mind you, we all criminals." He said, "This guy is the worst of the worst. Don't even start even talking to this man. He just start running down shit he do. He giving you books. He gonna want something in return and all this stuff they telling me now. You know, I'm a young nigga. I'm young. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 26. So he like, yo, I'm telling you, man, don't even start even getting cool, blah 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 blah." But then I was in a couple. Then I end up leaving out of there. So yeah, and they like burnt his bed. But like I said, he was vicious. And what happened was Rich Porter name ring a bell. So Apple was like always kept pressing him to get rich. So they couldn't get Rich Porter at first. So what happened was they had planned. Apple said, "Yo, let's just snatch his little brother, which is Apple's nephew. Now the little boy is 12. They snatched him, and then they tried to get the money. So Rich went to Alpo, and he went to Alpo to help him get up some money because Alpo was at this time he just went out to DC, started getting money in DC. So now he asked him to help him, and so he helping him. So it went through, and they started getting stuff from a guy named Fritz from downtown and things like that. And then once they grabbed Rich, I mean the little boy, and they didn't get the money in time, and that's when they did it because he seen Apple face. Now Apple, I'm telling you, I'm in there with Apple. Apple's working the food service, and I was like, this guy got to be disgusted. He's a disgusting guy. I see him. He's skinny. Nobody really rock with him inside. Like skinny, and he little tall. Like you know what I mean, with the glasses, bald head. But he's older. He was down preaching them. There's like older guys. There's older like Rich Porter and them. So I said, yo, I should look at him. This guy disgusting, man. And so the guys, preachers started doing a whole bunch of stuff. So they burnt his bed and they sent him out of there. And we was in Otisville together, and they got rid of him. So Alpo, that's when Alpo took the and did that to Rich. At the same time, the little boy got killed. Now this one, man, Alpo almost got into a issue recently on my show because I had Miss T. If y'all want to go back and check, my show, the Beat 1339, blew up behind Alpo calling the show. When he called the show, our show went viral with Vlad TV, all these news. Because this is when he first came home and nobody had seen him. He was in and out. Like, his close homeboys seen him, but he was real low when he first came home. So when we had the podcast and Miss T was doing the podcast and she was talking about him on the show, he called. So when he called, he's like, "Hello." I answered the phone. Like, y'all go back and look at, y'all go back to the Beat 139. Y'all could check the interview when Alpo called the show. So he's like, "Hello." I said, "Hello." He said, "What's up?" I said, "Who is?" He said, "Alpo." I said, "Who?" Cause I can hear Alpo and I was shocked. So I'm looking. We just interviewed Gangsta Lou. Gangsta Lou was still there at the show, and everybody looked. That's his voice. I knew his voice. So he said, "I like the book, Miss T." So he mostly saying, he was like throwing like a subliminal threat towards her way. So when he did that, the show just took off and blew up from there. That's when the show blew up. So we had Miss T the second time on the show. Now him and Miss T got cool after that, and the second time on the show we had Miss T the second time. So they would talk about the street. Y'all could go check that out. So I said, "Yo, the only thing," I said, "Yo, street shit is street shit." I said, I don't got nothing to do with that, what they had going on, whatever. We had our own stuff. My crew, the NFL crew, we pretty popular too, the NFL crew. I said, we had our own shit going on. I said, the only thing I don't agree with is the timing he did that to Rich. I said, the family grieving, they just lost a little boy, and I said they just lost a little boy. He got killed, and Rich is the leader of his family, and Alpo did that to Rich. I said, I ain't like that part. I said, that part I didn't like. I said, I didn't like that, because he could have waited, because it's not like they had beef. I said, it's not like him and Rich had beef. Rich wouldn't have seen it coming. He could have waited, the family grieving. I said, I don't like the timing of it. I said it right there on the show. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said it's guys as cowards, because they wasn't saying shit while he was here. I said it. Y'all could go on the show and check. So he watched the show. So he seen it. He's like, "Yo, fuck that." He talked about the timing, because I was like, "Yo, he could have waited," and I disagree with that. So niggas like, "Nah, I could get what Doc saying, but woo. You know, and like I said, he stepped the dudes. He stepped the dudes. So I seen him maybe 2 weeks after that. He came, he's like, "Yo, what up?" And he's like, "Nah, I get it." And he came to me and he's like, "Nah, I get it." I said, "Yeah," and I told him right in his face. Like I said, yeah, but he said he get it, but he did what he wanted to do. You see what I'm saying? He did what he wanted to do. And like I said, it was no beef. I had nothing to do with it, but I said that's my disagreement. I don't know what happened between him and Rich. Sometimes things get out of hand, and that's what it is. But that's why I said, see, that's the difference between me and some niggas. See, I don't do all the talking. I said it right there. Y'all could go check it on the show. I said how I feel, and I was going in. Y'all go check it out. Go check out the Beat 139 Miss T interview on both interviews. The second one was more. The first one he called at the end of the show. We was about to close up. It was at the end of the show. The first one that blew the podcast up, but the second one where I said the disagreement and I went like that, and he heard it, and he didn't really like what I said. And like I said, I seen him. He's like, "Yo, what up?" He's like, "Yo, da da da." He's like, "Nah," because somebody told him already. Like, "Nah," because I guess what I'm assuming, because they ain't want to tell me. Because like I said, I'm a type. I could be, crazy too. You know what I'm saying? But they was like, "Yo," he's like, "Yo, nigga came at me, ha ha," and the dude was like, "Nah, you have to understand what he's saying though. Like, I'm not saying. I'm saying the timing of it. The timing was not good. You see what I'm saying? if you the leader, that's why right now one of you guys the leader of your family. Your family look to you, and a little boy they dealing with some type of griefs, and you have to be the one everybody calm everybody down. And then it happened that you get killed the next day or 2 days after. That took the family out of it. So my point was the timing of it in the streets. When you do shit, you don't run up on nobody when they got their kids on with them. Somebody got their kids, that's not the time to do it. If you after somebody, people got their kids, he get a pass for the day. He with his mom, he get the pass for the day. You know what I mean? You're not gonna jump and do nothing to nobody under those circumstances. So my thing was him and Rich didn't have a beef where Rich trying to do something to him and they trying to do something to each other. Then you got to get somebody when you get them. Y'all understand that? You got to, it's like war. He gunning for me, I'm gunning for him. That wasn't the case. Him and Rich was together, they was friends. He never seen it coming. So that's like right now, one of you guys. Let's say if I'm plan on doing something to one of you guys right now and y'all don't see it coming, I could wait the next year to do it. I don't have to do it right now. You get what I'm saying? I got time. Time is on my side. I'm in control of this because I know what I'm gonna do to you, but you don't know what I'm gonna do to you. So I can wait. I can wait to the perfect opportunity. So that's the point I was making. He didn't have to do it at that time, knowing the family was dealing with the little boy. Because I remember, like yesterday, when it happened, the little boy got killed. I was like, and I remember saying, I know Rich is fucked up. I know he's twisted. I can remember like yesterday, I was in Wendy's, and like the next day, they was like, yo, they called me, yo, you know Rich Porter got killed? I'm like, what? I thought Preacher and them did that to Rich Porter the whole time. And then a lot of people thought Alpo and Preacher was together plotting, and that wasn't the case. It was two different incidents. They had nothing to do with each other. Alpo, the opportunity came, and he saw the opportunity. Like, wow, his brother, they just snatched his brother. Um, I guess everybody thought Preacher. I thought Preacher and them did that. Everybody did at the time. It was crazy. So that's why, yeah, it's crazy. It's like so much shit, man. That you know what I mean. That's why I tell people, man, that lifestyle, so much shit you witness, you see, you're around that shit. Like you know what I mean. It's best us to be, especially now. See, there's no money like back then. See, back then it was so much money. You could see me tomorrow. I mean, today. Today I could have not. I could have $1 in my pocket today. And let's say a OG say, "Yo, I'm gonna put you down with me," and I get down with somebody. I got thousands the end of the week. That's how fast you make money back then. It was different. And you see the difference, the clothes, and you get all the girls. You know, he said I should make another channel. Yeah, I was thinking about it. But see, the thing is, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm be honest. You know, it'd be hard for me because, like, real shit. I'm be honest. Like, you know how they say people capitalize on something. Now I had Alpo Son on my show too. If y'all could go check that out, Paparazzi Poe. He was on my podcast too, right? Now he 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 when he was on the show went viral also. He got a blue check from Instagram because his name's popping. All the media outlets check it out. If you Google Paparazzi Poe right now. On his Google mentions, our show is on there. You Google him, he pops up on Google, and it says Paparazzi Poe defends his father. And on that interview, people not tell you my show is live. Y'all, that's a great interview. Y'all want to go check that? It's live. So on that interview, people calling. We had a call in too. People calling your father a rat and he going crazy. That show was popping. If y'all want to go check that out, go check that out. Paparazzi Poe with the Beat 139. We had his son on the show too. And I mean, the show, they was calling him, it was wild. That show was wild. It went viral. And the point I'm making is we could have capitalized right now. Now that happened to Alpo, but we decide not to put the video back up. Cause now Paparazzi, his son, is generating a lot of hits on YouTube right now because he said he's scared for his life, that he's out here by himself now. And he had a lot of drama. And we could have just threw up the old video. We could have put the old video up right now and make a killing. But the thing I'm trying to make is we can't, the rules, I can't do the same thing other people do because I'm on here, and if you watch our show, we like super duper nice. Our the Beat 139 is just like this show here. It's really no controversy. The guests maybe have their own shit going on, but we don't start shit because we in position. We could have our show could have been way more lit and way more blew up bigger than what it was if we had a little drama, like how you said Queen's Flip interview. We don't do that because the same rules don't apply to me. So if I was to put that up, it seemed like cloud chasing, and then I don't want to put Shorty back out there like that. Like if I put that interview up, if I post that interview, and it's going to click now that Alpo is generating. His name is like crazy all on the internet right now. If I was to throw that interview back up, I would get a tons of views, and it will generate. Cause mind you, he's defending him. And he's talking crazy. It was wild. So I can't do that. And like I said, I've thought about like doing another channel, but I can't speak on a lot of shit. I can't, cause I was too deep into it. So I can't do what like other bloggers do. Like bloggers who speaking from the outside, I can't do that. Cause I know I'm around these. I know these guys. I know these guys. You know what I'm saying? And like people don't know. Even if you watch the interview, he called. Cause I made that interview. Go check that interview. The Beat 139 Paparazzi Poe. That interview was crazy. And he called. His son was like, yo, you alright? And he was out of town that day. So he said, yo, I'm sending you a cab to get home safe. Because people talk about pulling up to the show. It was crazy. It was crazy. He was defending his father. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy. And like I said, it's so much shit, man. Like a lot of mob guys, like the mob guy, like I told y'all the story, Andrew Russo, with him. Like a lot of guys, it's just that some stuff I just can't. Then some people are like, yo, man, you ain't supposed to. Like, I don't be want to hear that shit from nobody. Yo, I seen it. Yo, you ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much. But it's so much like little stuff I try to give y'all here and there. But I just don't want none of you guys to be falling victim to the streets. Because this is crazy, man. It's you always have to be careful. Like me, like I just don't. Like when I did the live earlier, it's broad daylight. I said I can't do this. Yeah, his other son is low key. Yeah, his other son's low key. And when I did the live earlier, I ain't felt comfortable. And I don't got no problems with nobody. But like I said, when you in the streets from even like back in the days, you can't think, oh, shit. If shit happened years ago, you can't look at shit like a nigga still won't run up on you. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know. So I'm always watching. So like when I do be going live, when I do my interviews, sometimes I like to go where it's a little calm. Like I'm in the meat of stuff and a bunch of cars. I ain't have nobody catch me slipping. That's why I stayed in on Halloween. And the two spots, look how God worked. The two spots he went to, I was going to. I was going to go to the one he was in Jersey, 'cause Jersey parties end early. It's not like New York joints. Like 1 o'clock, and most people be leaving, go back across the bridge. Another joint. And with people, I'm gonna give y'all some breaking news, and it didn't happen like that. Like the way they said it happened. A guy pulled up in the car. That's not true. A guy ran upside on side, he didn't see it, but came. It was on foot. The car was like this. The car blocked him off, and the guy ran up on him. Like I said, it's so much shit. I just don't. I can't. I don't be want to say too much, but it's crazy. It's crazy, and you said, why do people compare other people to someone else? Spencer was good, Spencer. I ain't see you in a minute. Laker Height was good. Thanks, bro. I got so deep in the story, I ain't even see people commenting. But yeah, that lifestyle, man, it's not really, it's not good, man. It's not. I know people chase money, but it's not. And I was with a lot of guys from Detroit. I was with a lot of guys from Detroit. Gino, Clayton. I was with a lot of Detroit dudes. I was with a lot of guys from Detroit. You already know, Felicia. That's right. You can't stop it when it pours, and it's crazy. It's crazy, and that's I and it's like really bad right now. The streets is really bad. A girl just got shot in her face around my block yesterday. Sunday on Halloween, like Sunday, like our boy got killed Saturday night going into Sunday. But Sunday, a 20-year-old boy got killed. Yeah, I watch. Yeah, I watch BMF. I watch it. I watch it. I watch it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. That lifestyle is just something. I got a link if anybody want to join the link. I appreciate that. You guys stood and listened to the stories, because life sports is a good outlet where people escape the stuff, but sometimes the reality, you do got to come back to reality, and there's snowfalls. You have to come back to reality and say it, because sometimes you'd be surprised. You might save somebody by what you say to them. Some people don't get nobody to tell them the ugly side of things. And now I think, if I grew up in this era, let's say if I was 25, 26 years old, I think it'd be easy I'm be honest, the way how I was and the way my mind was, I think I'd be easy if an older guy came to me and sat me down and been like, this is not it. Go to school, get a job, do X, Y, Z, leave that shit alone. It was easy for me to leave it alone. You know why? Because there ain't no money. See, my thing is, I'm about money. And I'm not with all that, just want to do something to people and shoot people. I ain't with that shit. People like that shit. You know what I mean? You do what you have to do. But some people like now want to kill somebody. That's like, you got to be sick to want to do something to somebody. So my thing is, I wouldn't it'd be easy me to walk away now than it is back then. Cause a motherfucker tell you, yo, leave that shit alone, blah 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 blah. I'm like, I just made $5,000 in one day, 10,000. You know what I mean? You look at your stash, you got money for days. You buying like the money. It was just different. Yo, loyalty. That's what we talked about that earlier. I was saying that guy who played Lamar, he been acting, but I was saying how he gonna blow up. That singing, everybody, yeah, everybody That's why I said 50 is a genius. 50 is a genius. 50 gonna put that guy. That guy gonna be another Michael Williams, the guy who played Omar on The Wire. He gonna be another Omar from The Wire. He gonna be another Omar because he got the look. He looked a little. He's selling his character. And when he said, "I'm gonna start singing," that shit buzzing all on the internet. 50 is a genius. Yeah, Detroit. Detroit is it, man. Detroit, they land. Detroit is wild. Detroit had a lot of like players and stuff. Like I was with a lot of Banks. You ever heard of the First Family? I know Banks. You heard of the First Family, Banks? I was with a lot of them dudes there. I still talk to some of them dudes now. They older cats out of Detroit. They was getting big money, right? Banks. Banks. You heard of them? I know that Banks. I still talk to like a couple of them dudes to today. I still talk to them. I dropped the link. If anybody want to join, you can't stop the rain. Yeah, that I'm telling you, he gonna be the next Omar from The Wire. Watch, he gonna be in every thug joint. His status gonna drop. He gonna get some money now. He gonna get some money. And now I wonder if they gonna kill his character off. Cause now if they kill him, it's gonna mess the show up. So if he dies season one, it's gonna be kind of tough. If
So,
he
so
dies season one, gonna be tough. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I watch it because of him. Yo, he's a funny. His facial expressions and all that. I had a feeling when he turned around when he said, "I said he gonna do something to his man," but his man was loyal though. His man was loyal. Yeah, the best friends. Yeah, yeah, yup. I know. I know. Like I said, where I was at, everybody. You got a little of everything in there. I was in like different spots though. That's one thing about the feds. You with different people from different states. You with Chicago niggas. You with LA dudes. You with Philly dudes. You with Boston dudes. So you get to see different characters. Yeah, that's the start line of Alejandro. Yeah, he from England. Yeah, they said London. Same shit. Yeah, but he gonna blow up. But he been. I seen him in other stuff. But the thing is, he played the shit out. He gonna be in a villain from now on. Every joint, he he gonna be a villain in every joint. He played the shit out that part. I ain't gonna lie. Then the way he looked, he got that look. That he 50 50 got one. 50 best be his manager. Yo, hey, he got everybody singing that. What up? What up, Tom?
yo, what up?
Yeah, I just went down. We talked about something different. A lot of the guys didn't mind me. We went off basketball, off topic, some.
Oh,
We
I just got in, man.
Yeah. Now I'm telling you what happened. I start talking some, telling little stories and shit. I have tons of shit that were well known people, and you know, it's crazy. Oh, y'all got some place called Coney Island. We had Coney Island too, Coney Island, Brooklyn. But yeah, Detroit got like most parts. See, that's the thing. See, I travel a lot. I've been in a bunch of cities. See, but people who don't travel, like a lot of people, they think of Chicago. They be like, I'm not going to Chicago. They think Chicago that everything. Chicago is beautiful, and you people think that it's just all ugly. Like New York is
No, it's
beautiful.
it's it's different areas, I think.
Yeah, it's areas.
Like there's bad areas, obviously.
Yeah, it's bad areas. So that's why the bank said he wished they showed a beautiful side. Uh, that's the thing.
Well, Detroit.
Yeah, he from Detroit.
I think Detroit
Yo,
even
what's up,
wetter.
Kareem?
What up? What up, Jack?
Hey man, what's your opinion on the Miami Heat?
Miami, he's good.
Yeah, yeah, man. I think the Kyle Lowry and the freaking PJ Tucker pickup is gonna help them. I think this year, yeah,
Yeah,
tremendously.
yeah, it's gonna be good pickups. It's definitely gonna be big pickups.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
think they're gonna be solid
Yeah,
because
what's good, Tom?
one thing about them, they play, they got a system and they play a certain way, so they know their style. You're right, Theo. He feel that he's in danger. That's why I didn't put up that interview. Not that, even though it's an old interview, but you know how like sometimes they see him because he's real aggressive in that interview, real aggressive and disrespectful in that interview. So it could get people riled up. People sick. So that's why we ain't thought that interview. But I'll go check it. It's up there. All I do is type it in.
Ho 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 ho! Dun 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 dun.
Anybody want to join the chat?
Hey yo, Tom, are you there?
Hello?
Oh,
Hey
what?
Y'all
Tom.
hear me?
Yeah, we heard.
Yeah, we here.
He's not in New York right now, but he the part where the Ford, I've been by the Ford. I think I got pictures. They sleeping there. My old phone. The Ford, the motor joint. I've been Pontiac. That's like outside of Detroit. The Pontiac Silverdome back in the days. But the part where they did like the Beverly Hill Cop, um, what's that Main Street? I forgot like some streets. Uh, I've been to the club. What's that club? It was all of that shit. It was like it was right there in the damn, where the fuck that shit was at? Cause I supposed to went my partner on the show. He went there and right before the pandemic. He went there and I was gonna go with him. He went in 2019, like November of 19. Damn, what's the name of this shit? I'm not good remembering streets and stuff. Like I can remember like the whole visual, but like the names of certain places. But it looks like real. Um, it looks real. Like grimy. Like it looked the deserted part. Damn, how I could say that shit. It had like a real like gloomy look to it. And then last time I visited the General Motors, uh, Flint, Flint, Michigan. Flint. I was in Flint when the first time I went to Flint and I don't think I never been there. I went to Flint, Michigan when I played AAU ball. When I played ball when I was like 15, we went out to they had AAU back in Flint. I don't know, like I said, I don't know your age range, but we I told you I played against a lot of guys when we was young in my age bracket, and you know we play AAU ball. You travel, and like I said, we went to Flint. I could never forget. And one of my teammates, we was going though. We thought the dog was dead. The dog was laying down like yo. I don't know how he missed him. And the teeth of this dog. We was just walking by. We was like yo, oh shit. And he was just laying there. Then he just rushed at him, and the guy. just rushed the, oh, you 30, yeah, so this, yeah, before your time. And he just rushed them and grabbed the, you could see like the dog, like saliva on my teammate leg. The dog just laying there, and it looked like he was dead. We went out to when we played ball out there with these kids. That shit was crazy. That joint was crazy, and it's crazy because when we came back, I'm hearing every Mateen Cleaves. When we came back, what's the name? The next year I didn't go. That's when Chris Webber name was popping because I'm in the same bracket with Chris Webber and them. Chris Webber, niggas like, yo, you should see this dude, Chris Webber, he a beast. Cause I'm a year older than Chris Webber. And he's like, yo, I'm telling you, Chris Webber, yo, his name blew up. I'm like, damn, God, I ain't go that next year. And they was talking about him like crazy. You know who was a beast when we was kids I played against? Aaron McKee. He's from Philly. With AAU. Yo, Chris Webber. Yeah, Mateen Cleaves. Yeah, Jason Richardson. I'm good. I'm good, Raymond. Everything good. But yeah, the AAU thing, well, I like Eddie Jones. No, Eddie Jones from Florida. He's not from Philly. He's from Florida. Aaron McKee is from Philly. I played against Aaron McKee. Like it have like brackets. You go AAU, you go to like all these different players. So I played against a lot of these guys when we was kids in AAU. Oh, you know about Duncan Hines? Yeah. Carton, yeah. I know Carton. Carton a little bit older than me. Carton, I think, is a year or two older than me. Yeah, because I remember, yeah, Carton a little older than me. Duncan Hines. He was good, but the thing, he couldn't shoot, though. He had the ups, he had the handle, but he was getting money. He started turning up getting money. Yeah, all the chicks, too. The chicks is on him. He's a smooth type of dude, though. Smooth dude. Yo, you know what's crazy? It's like I stopped growing. When I was the same, the height I am now, I was the same size when I was 13 years old, man. Everybody and their mother thought I was going to NBA. Everybody and their mother thought I was going to NBA. Because I had the ups, the jump shot. I was an offensive machine. I block your shot. Because you know how I knew the height? I saw when I came home and when I wrote in college, I saw my embolization card. And I looked at, because you know they have your height and all that. I said, look, I ain't fucking grow. Now I'm older than them. Sham cool. We interview Sham too. I talk to Sham all the time. Now I never played Booker Smith or Rayford. I used to watch them. They was under me. I was in the older division. We used to all played in the same tournament. Like how the tournament is, I'm pretty sure it's like that with y'all go. Like you have like seniors, juniors, midgets, and biddy. Biddy is 12 and under. Midgets is 14 and under. 14 to 12. Juniors was 16 to 14, and seniors was 18. So I was like, and that's how they have the games. So the early games be for like the younger people, and they go up like that in age. That's how I used to always watch Rod Strickland play. Like we used to stay. Like Rod Strickland older than me. We used to stay. Rod Strickland was a beast. And he was like super nice. So me and my homeboy, like we'd play like early. Our game, cause we was like, I said, we was like 11 to 12. And we'd be like, oh, Rod playing today. We'd see him in the gym. And like they'd play like a couple hours after us. So we'd play and then we'd just stay and watch all the rest of the games. And Rod would play like I said, maybe like few hours after us. Because if I'm Biddy, he was playing probably like seniors. So we had to wait for the midgets, the junior game, and then his game. So we had to wait like 2 other games just to catch him play. And I told Rod that in the interview. When I interviewed Rod Strickland, I told him that. I said, "Yo, man, we should, cause I like Rod game. He's the same. I played Conrad. Conrad came with me. Yeah, I played with Conrad. Pearl's older than me. Pearl's like older than Rod Strickland too. Yeah, Conrad played with us. And your mom used to live in Detroit? I don't want no Kevin Love, Banks. I don't want Kevin Love. Oh, Banks, I know it's something I had to say to you. How you think Cade Cunningham gonna do? I told you I ain't care for him. I told you I ain't a fan of his.
Jalen Green's even worse, man.
You said Jalen Green what?
Jalen Green is really bad right now as well.
Don't you know? I tell people this. Houston's smart by giving him plenty of minutes, letting him play. These guys, man, they gonna struggle. When you young like
I
that, you're
don't know,
gonna struggle.
man. Green looks like he's still in high school.
I bet you Jalen Green be the shit. Wait till the second half of this year. Wait till the second half of the year. Knicks should never trade Rod Strickland with Mark Jackson. Rod was backing up Mark too. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button, man. This has been a good live today. Hit that like button. Yeah. Oh yeah, Kenny Anderson. I played with him. Yeah. Kenny. Never tell Kenny Anderson. Well, he got me so mad when he the first person. Now I'm gonna tell y'all Kenny Anderson's story. Now Kenny Anderson is the first person I ever saw in my life. When Fame got them, they did a 360 and change like that. Now he try to be humble and try to be cool. Kenny Anderson a piece of shit. Yo, when he started like his senior year in high school, he started getting big. I mean, souped up. Everybody knew he's going pro. He started acting like he ain't no niggas and things like that. He was real funny style. And then his first year in Georgia Tech, after that first year, I'm like, yo, what up? Like I remember we seen him in Grant's Tomb, and he like looked like he was really. A lot of people ain't like Kenny Anderson. A lot of people played ball with us back in the days didn't like him because you talk about somebody switched up, start thinking. He got worse and worse. He got like that really in high school. He started acting funny. His senior year, he started acting funny. That first year in Georgia Tech, and then once he went to NBA, he was a funny style dude. I don't fuck with him. I saw him in Miami like 2 years ago. He's by himself. I don't fuck with him. I don't like people like that. He just switched up, and like I said, you never see him like you see him right now. He don't got no friends. He's a funny style type of dude, and he be on Twitter. Nobody ever fuck with him. He be on Twitter try to say shit, man. Nobody don't fuck with him. Somebody like, yo, won't you get him on your show? I'm like, hell no. Not right now. I'll probably like get past it eventually. D Bonner was good. Yeah, I don't hold grudges to that. I don't hold grudges to that. So I just don't like shit like that, man. Go ahead, Tom. You can talk.
Okay. I saw we're talking about like 50-year-old players today.
Huh?
So we're talking about old dudes today only.
Nah, we were just talking because I asked the guys. I forgot the conversation, but they said they wanted, they was interested. So I told a couple stories because and we was talking about earlier. We talked about YouTube. I was saying how hard it is. Like I've been stuck on the numbers. Like it just ain't been going up. And I noticed a lot of the guys on this channel, they love Lakers. Now if I say Dame to the Lakers and have some, it's like, but when I talk about other teams or other topics, they don't be as interested in it. So I was saying it makes it a little harder that way because it's gonna be news outside the Lakers. So that's how the conversation started.
Oh, you think
Lakers
Dame
gonna
getting
win tonight,
traded?
Raymond.
I got Dame not playing too good right now.
Yeah, but I'm not. I'm not. My video earlier wasn't based on him how he play. I just think they not. He's 31. Portland have to look at it like this. They have to deal with reality. You're not going. That's take away free agency, right? Because they locked up. They don't have no money under the cap right now, right? They're gonna be locked up for a couple years, so they ain't gonna be able to outright sign nobody for no big money. You get like a low tier guy, but I'm talking about like a difference maker. So if they don't have no money, let's take away free agency, right? Let's take away a draft because they always good enough where they make the playoffs. So now you're looking at maybe like the 16, 17 pick of the draft. So now you picking 17, you really got to hit on this. You gotta hit and hopefully you pick that right guy. And then trades, that's what I'm saying. The only logical thing is to do the trade thing. He's 31 years old. And you look at it, the next couple years, Portland had to be real. The Lakers still gonna be a threat. Then you got teams like the Clippers still be a threat as long as Kawhi and Paul George there. Then Denver, you look at them, Nurkic, like they got a lot of pieces. Phoenix still can be like a strong candidate. Then Luka, the minute they find another person, it's over. That's all they got to do. If they find that second person to run with Luka, it's over. And then eventually it's gonna happen. So the point I'm making is they need to trade Dame. If you're not winning, what's the purpose?
I mean, I don't think they do better if they trade him. So
How you say that? You're not. I think they would do better. They ain't go, hold up. Let me ask you this: do you think they'd be worse?
could be.
No, no. Cause you look at it like this. Let's say they trade for Ben Simmons, right? Ben don't score like him, but he don't have to.
Yeah, he does.
He do everything else better.
No, but Portland's game based on Dame and CJ scoring. You took that away, that team is done.
No, they don't. Cause they could just change the style of.
Yeah, but that's hard. If your entire team is built around that, changing one guy is not going to cut it.
Nah, it's just mainly Dame and CJ, really. Dame and CJ. And it's not hard. And I said on the show earlier, I get rid of both of them. Devontae was good, bro.
Yeah, but you're not going to get a good return, I guess. But they could easily end up with a worse team and pay just as much money.
He said AD don't come back to Chicago much. I figured that AD don't seem like he's like that. No, you right, Larry Bird. See, no, when I'm saying you right, Larry Bird, I'm saying about the trade clause. But Ben Simmons, you can't say he don't help Portland. What Dame, y'all feel to realize they got a new coach and he trying to implement something totally different, right?
Chauncey Billups not a real coach.
But he trying to implement something defense, ball movement. You gotta pull the trigger on Dame if you want to win, and you could get pieces right now.
Yeah, but what
Oh,
pieces
the
you
little
get?
boy. What little boy you talk about? He said Suns getting beat down by New Orleans. Wow.
Suns lost a lot of games already.
That's right. They had to change. That's right. Thank you. You see what Darnell said?
But
Read what Darnell said, Tom.
yeah, but that's just that at most times is just wishful thinking. It
How
really
is
works
wishful
out.
thinking? Explain to me how is wishful
You
thinking.
trade away a player that's basically your franchise player for a guy who has never led a team, and who has mental issues of some sort, according to himself.
You don't got no. Come on, Tom.
I know Ben
See, but
Simmons.
what you doing? You're not keeping it real. Cause one, we all know Ben Simmons got a mental. He doing that not to play.
I know,
But listen. You didn't read what
I know,
Darnell said.
but it can also trend into a
No,
negative
but
way. You never know that.
how they style of play ain't got Tom? You ain't making no sense.
Yeah,
Look,
but what has Ben Simmons got anybody to
I'm
anything?
not forget Ben Simmons. Look at what he said. He said once they trade Dame, Portland will have to change their style of play, and that would be a positive thing. It would. It would. They not winning like that.
That's wishful
You
thinking.
not gonna. They not winning
That's
like
what I'm
that.
saying. That's wishful thinking.
It's not wishful. They not winning that way.
Yeah, but like, what style of play are you gonna change? You're not gonna win with less talented players, and that's
It
what
ain't
you go back.
about talent. Less time. What do you talk about? Less time. Talented players. They all Dame do. Let's look how Dame play. I'm beyond. I like Dame, but Dame don't get nobody better. Right or wrong? Do he make his teammates better? No. Right? Dame shoot shots damn near half court. He take his teammates out of the rhythm. He don't drive to the back. Hold
A
up.
lot of these make
He
teammates
don't.
better guys never win as well. Chris Paul never win anything. Just because you play the game a certain way, don't make you win.
You got a better chance of winning with
Not
the right
really.
guys. Yes, you can.
That's wishful thinking, if you ask me.
How? You listen.
It's the same thing with teams firing the coach and expect the new coach to do better. That is not always.
Tom, you ain't making no sense right now. So
Like,
you made
I really don't think by trading Dame, Portland's going to help their cause,
how?
especially if they're looking for a player back.
Listen,
You're not
I
gonna get
guarantee you.
you're not gonna get anyone as talented as Dame or CJ.
You're not
And
making any.
you
Hold up.
either try to you either stick with Dame or CJ or do a complete rebuild like Houston. The whole trade for assets thing will never work.
You ain't making no. Listen what you just said. You just said if they trade for assets,
It wouldn't work. You either tear your team down, trade for draft picks like Houston did, and do a total.
but that's
rebuild from
still
scratch.
trading. You ain't making no sense. You still making a
No,
trade.
but you were saying that they're trading to win, right?
No, I said this is
You
what I said. No. This is what I said in my. This is what I said in my post earlier. I said you could. I said if you trade right now, Dame for Ben Simmons and a couple stuff, they not gonna be worse, but they got a better chance of being better.
Not
And I said
really.
the big difference is. Hold up. I said the big difference is it'd be something different, and you dealing with a 25-year-old compared to a 31-year-old. You're dealing with a guy who defensively
But then
going.
you're building it.
Hold up. A guy
Yeah.
defensively. Portland been the worst team in defense. A guy defensively shutting down the whole half of the court right there. Guys around them, you cannot say that because you looking at Dame time, this that third.
No, I'm not even saying about
They
that.
gonna get other people.
But Ben
And
Simmons has never led a team. You're building your team around an unknown that is more likely to be an unknown when you gave up a guy like Dame. That is, I say they either keep Dame and tweak the team, or they do a complete teardown like Houston.
but if they trade Ben, that's still like having a complete teardown because he's 25. What are you talking about?
No, but Ben makes Ben. When you trade for Ben, you're not gonna you're gonna expect to win some games.
Yeah, but it's still like a complete. Wow, but
So what could happen
listen, how
is
you ain't making no sense, Tom. You just said do a complete tear down, right?
like Houston did. Yes,
Look, but listen what you said, a complete tear down. Why? That's
you switching
hold
up
up,
Dame for Ben
hold up.
Simmons is not a teardown.
But you ain't making no sense. You just said the unknown. Tearing down
Ben
team,
Simmons is unknown.
tearing down a team is an unknown because you don't know.
Yeah,
Do
but
draft picks don't
at
turn out
least
to
you
be nothing.
start from scratch
But that's still starting from scratch. He's only 25 years old.
with a big contract and an attitude.
He has an attitude with them because what happened? That means gonna be an attitude.
I really don't believe that Ben Simmons is not gonna do the same thing if he switch a team. Right? People
Nah.
don't change like that. You can't tell me this guy's gonna do A, B, and C on one team.
He wasn't like that all his whole career. So how you gonna say that, Tom?
Yeah, but when Ben Simmons was a rookie, he's not in position to do these moves. You can't exactly force away.
But even last year, he just did it this year.
Yeah, but who knows? What if he's losing games on Portland? What's he gonna do then? No, but I'm not gonna build my team around Ben Simmons. That's just all it is. I'd rather go to a draft, tank for a guy like I don't know, Amani.
Okay, well you that's what you say, but don't sit there and say they won't get better.
Most likely, no. Ben Simmons is not a proven player. You're taking a risk on him with a team that at least can win some games. Where's Dame?
So you don't watch Ben Simmons play.
I watch Ben Simmons play. I just don't think he's a superstar. I really don't.
I ain't never say he's a superstar.
But you have to be a superstar to win this league. It just if you don't like, if you trade for Ben Simmons, you're more than likely stuck in the current situation with a different player. Same thing. You're not actually.
Portland never do that trade. Duke. Why would they do that trade? Marcus Morris already 32 years old. Eric Bledsoe's a bum, and Justin Winslow not that good. And they Clippers don't even hardly have no draft picks. They trade everything for Paul George. They'll never do that. That'll never happen. Sorry, Duke, that won't happen.
I see Portland either trade.
Look what Darnell said.
Another guy.
Look what Darnell said.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Dame is a star, but if they trade him, they're going to be bad. But he's not looking at as a team. Once they trade Dame, they have to change their game. So why? So, but if you trade for a guy like Ben Simmons, you're relying on your game plan on a guy like that. I'm not comfortable doing it.
That's not true, Banks.
People act like Ben Simmons is the new LeBron for how many years now? And what's LeBron doing at this point of his career? Just think about it.
I said you already know. I know that too. I'm just you know.
Yeah, see, I just really don't think Ben Simmons at this point is gonna change his game at all. Where his attitude for that matter?
But look what he said. He said Dame has the ball 17 seconds in the shot clock. Dame, like that style of, I don't like Portland style of play. It's not good. It's no ball movement. Like he said, he hold the ball all day, and he gets what makes what over people. If you look at Dame game overall, he take a lot of bad shots. He makes it, but he take a lot of bad shots. But he makes some of them, right? He don't drive to the basket. You barely see him on transition. He don't making no plays, no teammates better. He don't play any defense. It is that when he get Dame time, he just go crazy, start lighting up. But if you look at his game and break down his game overall,
Ben Simmons simply lacks the scoring upside to even light up at all. That's what that matters. I can argue that Ben Simmons lacks the most important thing of a player.
What's the most important thing as a player?
Scoring. You can't score, you're not the number one. You can't convince me otherwise. This is the league these days. You don't score 30, you're not number one.
He said Eric got a new haircut.
Eric's hair is always cut.
What's good, Ryan?
Like this whole Ben Simmons thing, I don't know, man. I really, unless Ben Simmons do like a complete 360 change, which I don't see it happening, he is who he is.
I hear that.
I mean, did Ben Simmons improve as a player since he was a rookie? Like, did he really improve? Like,
Yeah, he loved Portland. But I'm saying, Portland they ain't going nowhere. They're
yeah,
not.
but am I saying Ben Simmons can't score? In today's standards, he can't. Yeah, I'm saying that.
But that's important. It's today's. That's who we playing against today's.
Ben Simmons playing 2021, not 90-85.
You see what Desmond said? People don't realize Ben Simmons averaged 16
Why
points.
are you saying I'm stupid? Ben Simmons is not a real number one
He
scoring option.
didn't say you stupid. He didn't say that. He never said you were stupid, Tom. He said
if you saying Ben can't score, that's stupid. Yes. Like,
he said that's
what you
stupid.
said.
He ain't saying you stupid.
How is Ben Simmons a real number one scoring option by any?
Nobody say he's a number one scorer.
Then
Nobody.
You're not a real. But when you are a number one player on the team, you gotta score. How do I explain this? Like, can you guys imagine if LeBron scores 15 points a game when he was 25? No, you can't. And LeBron played in the earlier era than Ben Simmons, where scoring isn't all this crazy these days. Like I genuinely believe that Ben Simmons is basically a worse Chris Paul at this point.
A what?
Like, you see how like Chris Paul's career turned out? Like, he was trying to be the number one, but didn't get him anywhere. Then end up doing more when he became the number two option, say James Harden or the Phoenix Suns. I think Ben Simmons at this point, I don't know. I really don't think there's a chance for him to be a number one.
I never say he's gonna be a number one option.
But if he's not the number one option, you can't build a team around him. That's all.
You could build. That would make sense.
How do you build around it?
You could build around the person that don't have to be number one option. His style of play.
That's who is your number one option.
No, building a team around somebody. Okay, let's say for instance, right? You may tell me Ben Simmons, his style of play, Dame fit perfect with Ben Simmons.
Yeah, but Dame is the number one option, not him.
Dame can be number one, but who ain't gonna give Dame the ball? He gonna give the other person the ball, the other team. Yeah, he's gonna get the rebound. He's gonna play defense.
That's scoring.
He gonna not. You're not listening.
That sounds like Draymond Green instead of a real star player.
He's better than Draymond Green, cause he gonna get you. You tell him a guy gonna get you 16 points. That's still close to 20, right? Yeah, he get you any given night. He get you double digits rebounding. And any given night he can do that. He can rebound with the best of them. He pushed the ball on the floor. He make the shots easy for everybody.
But it's still the other people that makes the shot.
It can't beat them. It doesn't matter. But you still could build around that.
Yeah, if you find a guy that's better than him. But at that point, you're building around the team around the best player, not him.
Lakers ain't getting no Jason Tatum, Raymond. That's not happening.
Like this whole Ben Simmons argument, I don't see what's the point. You're putting faith in a guy who may not do that at all. Ben Simmons hasn't shot in his entire career. You're telling me Ben Simmons didn't want to be in Philly since day one?
I don't know.
I really these arguments are too far fetched. Like,
exactly. Lakers need to get rid of Houston, man.
No, we scored enough. We just didn't play defense.
Smooth Texas guy was good.
Summer League. Yeah, what the Kuzma was Summer League MVP. What are you trying to say, dude? Like, they're saying this Ben Simmons guy refused to shoot and makes $30 million. Isn't that more of the reason why I should not build my team around this dude? Should we keep Bradley for now? No one's bought off.
Huh?
No, it's Isaiah saying, should we keep Bradley? I mean, for now.
Yeah, I think you could keep him for now. You keep him for now. He ain't hurting. He's not gonna hurt.
No, Isaiah, you don't know what's gonna happen in the long run. You could, like we don't know who's gonna get bought off. We don't know who's available for trade. It is what it is now. You keep him for now. Like don't say like who's gonna get bought out like that. Don't say that stuff. If the Lakers make a trade deadline, I don't know. Depends on who's available.
Eric, you quiet.
No, Duke Sekou. I think Sekou is hurt right now. I don't think he can play.
No, it's just been listening to all this the entire time. And I'm like, Damian Lillard's been stuck in the middle since 2016, right?
But that's his team though. Like that.
Yeah, but it's not working. If you've been trying it for 6-7 years, right?
I mean, it's up, but that's the same, right? Like why? Like some people just don't want to be a number 2 on other teams. Like
if David Lillard gets moved, he is going to be a number 2 anyway.
Which will have to be on his own. Like he has to agree to it.
I mean, if he wants to win.
Yeah, but I really don't think Damian Lillard cares about that much. Like it's not that. Like not everybody chases rings. Okay, not. At this point, a ring as a second option doesn't do Damian Lillard any good to his legacy, if you ask me. Is that Kareem? Hey, hold on. Yo. Oh, boy.
Yes. It's crazy.
Wait, so who's sleeping then?
I'm not sleeping at all. What are you talking about?
No, someone was snoring
They
earlier.
said, "Oh, it's me."
Well, how do you get up so fast, man?
I know.
I mean, look, a complete teardown for draft picks is not a solution for Portland.
Why not?
Here's the thing. If you're gonna be stuck in the middle, like 5, 6, 7, 8 seed every year, you're gonna have to change something.
AKA
Like-
complete turnout.
No, but you're trying to say like trade Damon CJ for anything.
Well, it depends on how much they get back. If they don't, if the offer's bad, don't do it. But if say someone offers them a lot of random stuff, then take it, I guess.
So basically, Ben Simmons is their best option.
If no, because your team is not going to be better with him compared to Dame. So how is he?
Defensively, they'll be better with Simmons on the floor.
Theoretically, they will be better. We don't know how. Look, Ben Simmons has played with good teams in the past. He has shown that he's not cut it. I doubt he's going to do better on a bad team, especially as a point guard, because Ben Simmons is not a scoring option. He's not going to carry your team. He's not going to carry your team.
He'll be better than most of these guys if.
Yeah,
Dame and
outside
CJ
of
left the
Dame
team.
and CJ. He's not a better scorer than Dame. He's not a better scorer than CJ. By no, like not even close.
If you take Dame and CJ out the equation,
Yeah, so well, they have a bunch of role players left. Like, you
Ben
pair-
Simmons will be the leading scorer.
Yeah, but that team will not be good. If that team was any good, Ben Simmons will not be leading that team in scoring.
Wemby won't be leading the team in scoring.
Name one good team in the league right now. Ben Simmons will be the best scorer on.
Portland.
He's better than CJ and Dame.
If you take Dame and CJ out the equation.
Yeah, but you're taking their two best players out for a guy like Ben Simmons. Like, how are they still the same team?
The style of play will be different.
Somebody got to put up the points. You win games by scoring points.
They still have Powell's contract on the team. They still have Nurkic's contract on the team. They still have Anthony Simons on the team.
None of these guys are good players. That's like saying, for example, Phoenix without Chris Paul.
Look, Tom, stop being foolish. Tom, stop being foolish.
How's that different? You take out Dame and CJ on the
If you take Dame and CJ's minutes off their team,
what?
everybody else gets more minutes than CJ and Dame left the team.
So you're saying this Ben Simmons guy who can't even take 5 shots in the playoffs is going to take them to the property line? That is a lie. Stop lying.
Well, that's better than a complete teardown and tank.
Yeah,
for
but
picks.
you're still stuck in the middle with the guy who makes just as much money and has an attitude problem. Compared to a guy who actually likes your city.
Well, they're stuck in the middle right now.
Yeah, but at least the guy likes your team and likes your city. Ben Simmons, I don't know what the hell is going on with him at this point. What
Ben
if Ben
Simmons-
Simmons forces
Ben
his way
Simmons
out
had
for
more
another
of an
year?
impact on winning.
You can say that. What if he forces his way out? What if he forces his way out for a year if the team doesn't work? I can see that happening.
What
At
if
this point, Ben
okay, what if
Simmons-
Dame declined a lot in 2 years?
That's why I say do a complete turnaround. Don't have this idea that trading for some Ben Simmons is gonna make you win games. Like that. Don't think of it. You're trading for a guy with a big contract, with an attitude problem, and who might dip after 1 year.
Wait, you don't
AKA
think
Paul George.
CJ's and Dames are big combined?
But Dame and CJ wasn't gonna dip in a year.
Dame's already
Ben
dipping this year.
Simmons has never led a team in his entire career. This guy is
Dame and CJ already
at
dipping
best.
this year.
Ben Simmons. That's why I said you do a complete tear down. Why just take the loss, do a complete tear down, and start from scratch. It is the league. It is how the league works.
So you kind of contradict yourself because 1 minute you said Philly should just tear it down, start over.
No, not Philly.
Mhm.
Portland.
Yeah, Portland. I meant Portland should tear down, start over.
Yeah, because trading
Hold
for
up,
Ben
and then-
Simmons is not better
okay.
than that.
Oh, okay. You said they should tear it down, start over, right?
Mhm.
Then you said you need to get a star player. You can't win without a star player. You tearing it down.
But
What
you're
star player
saying-
you got
But
if you
you
tear
guys
it
are
down?
saying that we taking Dame out for Ben Simmons. Like, how is he a star player by any stretch?
I
Ben
think
Simmons
that'd be
has already
better.
been on an all-star team.
So what? Kyle Korver made an All-Star team. What's the point?
What are you talking about?
I'm just making an All-Star game means nothing. Ben Simmons has never led a team. Has never done anything significant. What? A guy like that is not going to lead your like. How do I put this? The problem with Portland right now is they're stuck in the middle, right?
Yep.
And
Yeah.
your argument is Ben Simmons makes that team better.
I think he'll make them better.
They've been stuck in the middle since 2016.
That's right.
And this
But
is
Ben Simmons
2022.
does not make that team better.
I think he'll make them
How
better.
can you guys not see that?
I think he'll make them better.
By
He
how?
defend.
Tom, are you freaking
He
serious
doesn't
right now?
score.
You try to compare two guys not even 6'5", and Ben Simmons is almost
6'5". They're not even six. They
They're not even
6'2".
6'5".
Ben Simmons
They're
6'10", he
6'2".
still couldn't score. If Ben Simmons 6'5", he'll be out of the league if anything.
But he not.
Yeah, but Damon TJ can't lock nobody.
Damon CJ is 6'2".
And Ben Simmons can barely score when he's taller than everybody else. What's your guys' point?
That's why Dame's been taking bad shots every year since
Ben
2016.
Simmons can barely take a shot at this point of his career. What bad shots?
I mean, I'm just saying, Dame does not take his shots since 2016. Believe it or not.
You said what?
He hasn't been taking good shots since 2016.
Yeah,
Believe it or
Dame
not.
did more in the playoffs than Ben Simmons since forever.
And that's why they've been stuck in the middle.
They're stuck. They're a stuck in the middle. Dame still did more than Ben Simmons. So what's your problem? Like, if anything, Ben Simmons has never gone past the second round, which Dame had in the better conference. Sure, you're gonna say Dame is not better than, say, I don't know, Kevin Durant or something like that. That's fine. That's fine. But at least he's better than Ben Simmons.
I mean, if they've been stuck in the middle, it's just Ben Simmons is better
But how
option
is signing a Ben Simmons gonna fix that? How is Ben Simmons the guy that's gonna bring them to a final or conference final?
with Dame and CJ since
Was Ben
2016.
Simmons really was?
Tom, let me finish. Okay. Since 2016, they've been on the bottom 5 in defense, and you haven't changed that defense for 6 years.
They still did more than Ben Simmons.
Let him finish,
Doesn't matter
Tom.
if they have Terry. Doesn't matter if they have Terry Stotts as a coach or Chauncey Billups right now.
Well, they still did more than Ben Simmons, no matter how bad.
They still can't even fix their defensive issues.
They did more than Ben Simmons in the playoffs. Not exactly with a better team.
You
got
can't
that-
say they did better because Philly
Philly, how
a better team than Portland.
Yes.
Portland still did better than Philly. That's my point. You have more talent than you did less.
I won't say Philly got more talent. Philly just, I think, the beat makes
Philly's
that
a
much
better
of a
defensive
difference.
team. Philly's a better defensive team.
So it's Embiid's problem now that Ben Simmons is bad. So
I mean, they still haven't fixed their defensive issues.
but how is that? How does that make something I say wrong?
Yeah, but you can't even say solution to fix their defense.
It doesn't matter. They still did more than Ben Simmons, who's supposed to be the best defender in the league.
How you say that they're more just stuck in the middle?
They did. Has Ben Simmons ever gone past the second round by a
But
stretch?
Tom, you ain't making no sense. Philly had the best record in the league.
Yeah, they have the best record in the league.
And Philly always have a better record than Portland. Always.
Yeah.
Philly has lost how many times in the second round of the playoff now? Has Philly ever gone to the conference final even once?
Well, has Portland done it?
More than Philly.
Stop one.
No more than Philly with a less team.
What do you mean more than Philly?
Everybody
Has
was
Philly ever
hurt.
been to a conference final?
When Portland went, they had a roadblock with they lucked up when they did that.
Oh,
Yes.
so Portland's lucky, but Philly getting bounced out by Trae Young's what?
Well, at least that team was healthy.
So what do you mean, this whole team, Ben Simmons, the franchise player, can't get past a guy like Trae Young? Come on, man. Doesn't that say something to you?
So let me ask you this: if you trade Portland, tell me what type of assets you getting back.
as much first round picks I can get.
So that gonna make you better?
No, but
team's
at
gonna
least
do
it
that.
puts me in a better
No
position.
team's gonna do that, Tom. Stop dreaming.
No, but that's Kareem's asking me what trade do I want. I don't want a Ben Simmons. That's all.
Nobody's gonna trade 4 first round picks for Dame. Stop.
So, but that's what I was. So you're telling me that if they don't trade for Ben Simmons, they're done anyway. And if they trade for Ben Simmons,
Dame
that
is
guy might
in his-
want out.
Dame is in his early 30s, and you're trying to tell me I'm gonna trade 4 first round picks for Dame?
So what if somebody does? I don't know. It's the NBA. You never know.
You can't even name a team.
But Kareem is asking me, what do I want? You're saying that it's not going to happen. Well, I tell you what, Ben Simmons will never be a star player. That's never going to happen.
That's better than.
So you would rather trade him for 4 draft picks than Ben Simmons and a package?
Well, why is Philly going to offer me Ben Simmons in a package? They're asking for 4 draft picks for Ben Simmons himself.
No, not for Dame.
That's what Eric said. To Eric's point, but Philly's asking for all that much for Ben Simmons. I don't know what's Philly going to ask for Portland. Portland asking for a trade if that's what we're talking about. I'm just saying theoretically, I don't want a Ben Simmons. I want pick. Now, if Ben Simmons is the only deal on the table, then I may consider it. But unless that becomes the option, then no.
I'm not trading that for Dame, man. Just be honest. Just be honest.
What? Let's be honest. You want to be honest, that's fine. What has Ben Simmons done in his career? Nothing. Zero. Nada.
What has Dame done in his career?
More than Ben Simmons? Way more. Can Ben Simmons lead the team? At this point, no. Can Ben Simmons score? No. Can Ben Simmons make past the second round of the playoffs? No.
Isaiah talking to you.
20 years old anymore. This guy played in the league for what, 5 years now?
Isaiah
That's
talking
what
to
I'm
you.
talking about.
He had his time. Ben Simmons at this point is a third option on a championship team. That's all.
Yeah, exactly my point. You don't celebrate first round exits or second round.
So what?
It's
Ben
final to
Simmons
bust.
get bounced out second round and first round as well. What? So it's okay if he does it. It's okay.
Yeah, but Dame is in the same situation.
Dame still get past the second round, unlike Ben Simmons who can't even does that. And
Yeah,
who
but
had a
Dame's
better
stuck in
team?
the middle.
If I can argue that. Philly always
Yeah.
have high on the Portland. What's in the weaker conference as well? What's your problem? Has Ben Simmons ever eliminated a team that has more talent than his team in the playoffs?
You know what? Just shut the hell up, Tom. All right?
You can say I'm
Shut the
right.
hell-
You can
just shut
say
the
I'm
hell
right
up,
all you
alright?
want,
Just shut the
Eric.
hell
You
up,
know I'm
alright?
right.
Because you're full of crap right now.
Right.
You're full of crap right now.
What has Ben Simmons done in his career that has anything that indicates this guy's a real number one?
This guy freaking swear, man.
For what? Can Ben Simmons
What?
be a star player?
You want to talk over. You want to be like rude. You want to be like, my opinion's better than everybody. It's just like, screw that. Like,
Well, I'm talking about history. These stuff
it's
happen.
not
These
freaking
stuff
history
not
right now.
made up.
You want to talk about history? I'm talking about right now.
Did Ben Simmons lose the Trae Young last year? That was
I'm
the
talking
history.
about right now, Tom.
Ben Simmons
Nobody
hasn't
cares
played
about
a game
last.
this
Nobody
season.
cares about freaking last year. Nobody
Ben
cares about
Simmons
freaking
hasn't
last
played
year.
a single game this year.
Tom,
What
just shut
right
up with the freaking last year bullcrap.
There is no right now, Eric. Ben Simmons hasn't played a game
What
yet.
up, Desmond?
What
What's
right
good,
Right
now?
bro?
now, they're freaking
What's
stuck in the
your
fucking
take?
middle.
I'm trying to see what's Tom's point. Like, what are you trying to get at?
Yes.
Can Ben Simmons do more than Dame?
Right now, for yes, hell yes. He
Based
can
on
do
what?
way more. What Dame is doing right now is not enough. Sorry.
Thank you.
They
My
just
thing
love
is,
to
what
you're
Ben
not
Simmons
getting it.
do enough, that's the
three
problem.
without
That's your point.
Tobias Harris, Ben, or Joel.
Yes.
That's a gimme. You should have got that one.
My thing is this. Now, if you ask me who I would take between Ben and Dame, of course I say Dame. But what I'm saying is, if I'm Portland, you know you ain't going nowhere with Dame. Why not
Not now.
give your chance an extra few years where a guy is 6 years younger, and you got to change that style of play. You're not going to win with that style of play. That's why Dame's
You're
struggling.
not gonna win with Ben Simmons.
You can
style
have
of
a
play either.
defender. You can have a guy coming in that
Has
can
Ben
defend
Simmons ever
any
won anything?
position.
You keep saying, has he won? He could change. I think
But Ben Simmons has
he
come
will make that
nowhere-
team. I think.
Like Ben Simmons has come nowhere near close to winning. Like that's my point. It's not like dude make the final or something.
We've been sitting here saying for years, like everybody been saying for years, this situation in Philly not working out.
Yes.
So of course.
So it's not Ben Simmons' problem that he's the one.
It's not that. See, Tom, you have to understand basketball. You looking at change. My thing is, we all know. Let me just answer this one question. Do you see Portland winning anytime soon with their team like it is?
No.
No.
Stop putting in Ben
I'm
Simmons.
saying I ain't saying it don't have to be a championship. I'm just saying they be a championship contender. They don't have to be looked at, but like how Denver is looked at, like as a strong contender, like top 6 teams in the league. Because every year is always like 6 teams that got a chance. Do you see them having a chance anytime soon?
Not with Ben Simmons.
I ain't
You
saying
got a
Ben
better
Simmons.
chance.
I'm
with
talking
Ben
about.
Simmons.
I'm not talking about Ben Simmons. I'm
But
talking
we're
about
talking about Ben Simmons.
with Dame. I'm not even talking. I'm talking about with Dame. Do you see them
Kareem.
having a chance? What up, Isaiah?
That doesn't matter. 'Cause it's
Let me say this one thing to Tom. Bro, any real competitor knows that in sports, your goal is to win the finals. We don't go, oh, well, at least we made to the semis and those guys only made a first round. No, if you
Nobody's
lose,
gonna remember that.
if you lose, everyone's just gonna remember that you lost. They're not gonna go, oh yeah, well Boston made it to the semis and the Bulls made it first round, but Boston's way better and they did way more because they made it to the semis. So in that case, Ben Simmons is in the same boat as Dame. Dame has not won any championship and has not won any. He hasn't done anything better. So how are you saying, oh,
Ben
because
Simmons was
They're
on a
not a
better team
championship
doing
team,
worse.
though, and I think
What's your point?
Portland know that shit.
But Tom,
Realistically
it's a different system with different leadership. With LeBron, he would fit in better with the
We're
Lakers
not
team,
talking
I believe.
about Ben Simmons
It's
on
not
the
going to be
Lakers.
championship or bust.
And if
for
Ben
every
Simmons
team,
on the
bro.
Lakers, he will still be a third option. What's your
bro,
point?
how is it
Well,
not
what is Westbrook?
championship or bust for Portland?
Third option.
The dude's been there for so
Exactly.
long.
But we're not talking about Ben Simmons on the Lakers. That's never been the argument. What's
I
your
just
problem?
came in. Wait, okay, no, can you tell me what y'all are talking about?
No, okay. I explained. I did a video earlier, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was basically saying if I'm Portland, I'm getting rid of Dame because he's 31, and you could look and see the next 2. You could look in your crystal ball and look and see the next 2 years they don't have a chance of winning.
Yeah.
Because they capped out. They're not going to be better far as free agency and far as the draft, because they be too good enough in the draft unless they just happen to hit a home run. But then, you know what I mean? So my
Yeah.
thing is, you look at teams like Lakers, Clippers, Denver, Milwaukee, Brooklyn, Miami. They not going to be better than teams. And you could look and see in 2 years, it would have to be a miracle.
It's just
So
2
my
years down the
point is,
drain.
if they
Yeah.
not going to win, I mean, like have a chance of being successful, once you just get a 25-year, now you resetting it and give your chance. Maybe
Younger.
in 4 years you might be a threat.
With some young cats, a young unit. Yeah, I agree with that.
Ben
one.
Simmons younger. I'm not saying he's better than Dame,
He's
but
not, yeah.
he could. That's long as Dame. That's why the main reason Dame's struggling because Chauncey trying to bring in a new offense. He not adapting to that well. That is going around shooting threes the way they style of play him and CJ is not gonna work. I said earlier I would trade Dame, CJ, and Nurkic and just start all over. And I said if now with a guy like Ben, you know you're gonna get team ball, you get some defenders and you getting some offensive play. I'm not saying he's gonna be a number one option offensively, What I'm
Oh, he can't.
saying is, he buy number one. What he doing? He buy you time. You could say to your Portland fans, "Hey, we traded Dame, but we got a 25-year-old that made All-Star 3 times, runner up for Defensive Player of the Year. So now you're not even losing your fan base. It's not like you trading them for a whole bunch of draft picks. Now the fan base sick. You could you saving face when you do that. And now you put yourself in position is where now you got he on a fresh 4-year contract. So and at least things could look different. At least you could start looking at the light. Then you say, okay, we trade Nurkic, and now you seeing something different. Cause it don't make sense if you could see clear as day you got something that's not working.
Why would you keep the same team until like nah?
That's
Yeah.
not
What
you're
I
right.
said was they should tear down and rebuild from scratch. I never said they should
The
hold
fan
on to
base is not gonna like that.
They
Tom.
not
You
going
didn't
to
say that earlier.
Tom. You're not listening.
Yep.
But they're not going anywhere though with this nucleus though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why would they tear down? Mind you, you're owner, Tom. You're owner of a team. You tear down, and like when Houston got back, literally nothing. You think the fan base gonna be happy with that?
But someone
Hell
got to
no.
make a hard decision at some point.
What happened?
Someone has to make that decision at some point.
But Tom, they giving a guy back that's already 25, so they're getting back a young player right there. You tear down, mind you, if they trade Dame, you saying tear down, they're gonna have to bring in.
You guys were saying the whole nucleus has to go, right? What's his name? CJ, Nurkic, all these guys, right?
I said I ain't. They ain't said. I said I would. I just get rid of them, and really You might could keep CJ, but I'm getting rid of Nurkic because you might could get
Yeah.
something for him, and I don't think him and Ben Simmons. I don't really see that's a good pairing.
Yeah, Nurkic.
Because if you can get like a shooter, if you get a shooter surrounding McCollum, Simmons, and then get like a big physical inside, then that could be something.
Yeah.
Jokic is a big, Dame is a shooter.
Better see if a 3-team trade is available or some shit.
Yeah, it'd be some 3-team trades out there.
But that was my whole argument. How if they're stuck as it is today, how are they going to do better with Ben Simmons with the same supporting cast?
It
But
might
you look
not
at the
be.
age too.
Thank you. I'm not saying they're gonna be better today. They ain't gonna be worse. I would rather be.
They could be.
I would rather be mentally. I could sleep better, knowing okay, if I do this trade, I'm at least at worst be the same or maybe better today. But at least I know okay, I'm doing something. Maybe I get to try something different. That you might can win. You just staying there knowing it's crazy.
What other
But
star
once
quality?
you pull the trigger, you have to build your team around Ben Simmons.
What other quality player besides Ben are you gonna get for Dame right now?
Thank you.
But that's
Thank
what
you.
I was saying. Tear the team down.
Oh my God! It might just
That's
forget
fine.
it.
That
It ain't
makes
make
no
any sense.
sense.
That don't make no sense what he just
I'd
said.
rather tear the team down than say, take my risk with
Tom,
a
you're so full of crap.
Tom, that's what you saying. Tom, you telling me if you a franchise and you got they say okay, we got Ben Simmons, Matisse Thybulle, Shake Milton, and the first round pick.
assume the Sixers is gonna offer them that much.
The Sixers they'll do that right now. They'll do that for Dame. Right now they would do that because they don't care about Shake Milton. They got too many guards and they like Thybulle, but they'll throw Thybulle in there and they'll get up a first. And compared to you take a trade like this, mind you, they ain't make money, so you're gonna have to bring in some salary. So don't just think you starting from scratch with that. So you'd rather bring in a bunch of guys already now. Just you're not approving that your salary cap is going to be the same, and draft picks. So you'd rather bring in you'd rather do like an Andre Barrett, quickly, who was next guy? Toppin
Mitch
and
Robinson.
two first round picks. You'd rather do that.
Or take Mitch
Is they
Robinson.
throw another first round pick all the way?
Wait, what did he say?
But
I got RJ Barrett. I got Daniel Quickly. I get a throw in, Obi Toppin, and I got 2 picks, right?
Nah, you'd get fired, bro. You get fired.
Yeah.
so you'll take that over Ben Simmons and the deal I got.
One pick, I'll do it.
That's
man.
crap. Oh,
No, I
You
wouldn't.
be out of there, bro. You be out of there.
Wait, I need to understand like the whole package though.
Yep.
What you giving up for just Ben though?
Huh?
What are you gonna give up in return for Ben, Tom?
if you're Portland or New York.
Yeah,
No, we talk about Portland.
you the Sixers.
I don't know. I don't know what the Sixers gonna get back.
He just don't want Ben Simmons. Period. That's basically what he's saying.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Oh,
He basically saying he'd take any deal from any team.
unless
Didn't
Ben
take
Simmons
Ben
is the
Simmons.
only
I'm
deal
not
that's left.
giving. Yeah, see, I'm not dealing with the Knicks.
Now let's say
Yep.
Ben Simmons is the only deal on the table that's worth something. I'm gonna take the deal then.
He's the best thing
Unless that
available.
happens,
That's a pretty good plethora of players from the Knicks, but I still would take Ben
But
any day.
but if you look at it, it's really not, because you look at RJ Barrett is not good. He
No, he can't shoot. He's
a-
trash.
He don't play winning. You're gonna be in the same situation. He type will get you probably like 16, 17. He gonna get you some points,
just like Ben
but
Simmons.
Yeah, I just don't think.
but it's not
RJ is
effective. Ben Simmons is effective. He got more.
He does
impact.
much more than that. Yeah.
Tom,
He has more
RJ
impact.
Barrett is on the same level as
It's
Ben
more of a
Simmons, or you just
foundation.
personally
No,
have
but
something against him?
him.
what I'm saying is Ben Simmons is not a good scorer. That's all I'm saying.
We know this.
It's not all about scoring.
If
Though.
your
Like,
problem
you
with
can
RJ
get that.
Barrett's that is his scoring, then why is Ben Simmons scoring just as much? Not a problem for you.
It's not that he can't score, Tom. It's that he won't for some reason.
What's the difference between
But in the regular season, he averaged 16 points. In the regular season, he averaged 16
Tom.
points.
Were you saying this about Ben Simmons before the playoffs?
Yo, this was not even
I
a
never liked Ben Simmons to
conversation
begin
when
with. This
Joel
guy
was out
could have
last
shoot.
year.
This guy plays funny. I never liked this game at all.
That's a good point. With no Embiid, I think Simmons will play better. He plays better without Embiid.
Exactly.
Take
He
last
averaged
season
20.
for
He
example.
averaged 20 without Embiid, and with Embiid, he averaged 16 points. 16, not bad.
If that's not proof that this shit don't work with them, like I don't know what is.
And
Yeah.
Dame is not a winning player. It's just
So
proven.
Ben Simmons is also not a winning player.
I mean, but hold on. But you got to look at the age discrepancy, though. I got to take 25 and see how it comes out, and get other young players, combine it with maybe Nurkic. Oh, no, sorry, McCollum, and then see what you can do.
But
Embiid is
what
a
young
old
players are they
school
going to get
center.
if
That's
they're
why
training
he
for
don't
Ben
match
Simmons?
with-
What-
All right, so outside of scoring,
No, but
Tom,
no,
hold on, Tom. Outside of scoring, what do Dame do better than Ben Simmons outside of scoring?
Nothing. He's a scorer.
But the difference between scoring is too big to ignore the other thing.
Hold up, answer my question. So, what do he don't pass better. He don't get his teammates involved better. He don't rebound better. He don't play better defense.
But that was my argument the entire way. Will you guys be happy when LeBron scores 15 a game?
But half of the reason why Lillard has to score so many points is because he never defends.
Exactly.
When's the last time a team won with the best player scoring 15 points a game?
You're not going far with a bottom 5 defense.
Tom,
for 6 straight years.
nobody say he had to
Yeah,
be
Eric.
the best. Nobody say he. This because Magic.
You're just lucky to
let me-
be stuck in the middle for a
But you're
bottom 5
trading
defense.
away
for
your
6
best
years.
player
You're just
for
lucky.
You gotta at least
Hold up,
give
hold up.
effort, bro.
Hold up, Tom. I got perfect. I'm glad you said. I just woke up. Don't you know? Back in the days, Magic was the third leading scorer of the Lakers. You know that?
How long ago was that?
It doesn't matter. Magic do what Ben Simmons do. That's what Magic do. Kareem and Worthy did the scoring, and Byron Smash that. One year, Magic the fourth in their team in scoring. Kareem averaged like 23 points back then. I think Worthy averaged like 21. Byron Scott averaged 19. And Magic averaged 18.
He only averaged the
How
most
is that
in the
argument
first
apply to
round,
Ben
though, right?
Simmons? Ben Simmons had talented teams. You guys act like Ben Simmons.
No, the argument is you don't have to be the best. Scoring don't means you can have other guys to score.
What, Ben Simmons never had other guys to score for him?
Tobias Harris averaged more points than him. He's a better player than Tobias Harris.
Jimmy Butler.
No, but like he had those guys, and you was a point guard, correct? He was. So if that argument works, then why can't you win with Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris, Embiid, and what's that? JJ Redick then? He had his chance, not.
Hey, I think some of y'all are putting a lot of stock into Ben Simmons. Like he's been in the league already for 5-6 years, and
Exactly.
we keep saying if he do develop a shot, if he do this, if he's in this situation, if how many ifs are we gonna keep doing?
That's my point.
I never.
We can't base our argument
Nah,
on
we
I
ain't
never
saying
said nothing
that
about him
shot shit.
if he develop a shot. I never one time
It's
said
the
that.
people in the comments are saying it, but
I
after
never.
what he displayed in the playoff, I don't want him as a GM. I'm sorry. What? I mean, look what he did. That was horrific.
What I'm
man.
saying is,
That's one.
like I said earlier, you trade Dame. You're not trading him to Dame to New Orleans. You're gonna trade him to a couple teams that's gonna that's in winning situations.
And
Who
then
you
another
getting for
thing,
Dame? Who you getting for Dame right now? Who you gonna get for Dame?
That's available.
Exactly. It's Ben.
Cause you can't Dame ain't you ain't trading Dame to no New Orleans. You're not gonna
What
say,
you
okay,
want,
I'm
John?
trading Dame for Brandon Ingram.
Ain't no
John Wall?
And I love B.I., but nah.
You gonna have to trade him to one of the top teams in the league. So you even trade him to the Lakers, the Clippers, the Nuggets, the Milwaukee Bucks, Brooklyn, Miami. You trading to one of those, right? Right or wrong, Bonner?
you said trade him to one of those teams.
No, you're gonna have to. Dame, you're not trading Dame and to a bottom barrier team.
Oh
That's not
yeah, of
happening.
course. He got to go somewhere. I mean, if he get traded, he want to go somewhere where
Okay,
they
now name all them
contenders.
teams. Now, what would make sense? Okay, now y'all could be a GM. Tom, you could be the GM. I just named the teams. Who would you take back in return for Dame? You could pick from them teams. I
And
said the
Portland wouldn't take Russ.
Lakers, Clippers, Nuggets, Milwaukee, Miami, and Brooklyn. Let's just say those teams.
If I were the GM,
you stand to losing. You stand to lose a value.
Hold up. Go ahead, Bonner. After Bonner, you do your trade, Bonner, and then let
if I
Tom
were
do
the
his
GM,
trade.
man, it's been too long. I'm rebuilding. We're in the rebuilding phase. I'm not looking. We're gonna show Dame love because he was loyal to the city. He did the best he can do. Now we got to move forward. Now we're gonna be looking at what we can build through the draft and moving forward. That's just me.
Something I said, and you guys.
Hold up, Tom. Tom, let him talk. I mean, Tom.
Nah, I'm good. That's me. Go ahead.
No, but Bonner, let me ask you this. See, I'm not gonna let you get off that easy. You just said I just gave you 6 teams.
Mm-hmm.
You just said, "Oh, Ben Simmons, what we putting so much stock in him." So out of those 6 teams, what trade you making? I want you to make a trade from one of those 6 teams for Dame and for Portland and Dame. That gonna make sense for both of them.
They're not taking Russell Westbrook for a fact. They don't want that contract.
Thank you. So I'm gonna let Bonner talk, and then I'm gonna let Tom.
Okay. My thing is, why does it for Dame? If I am the GM, why do I have to go for another high pick, like a superstar caliber player?
No, I ask you. You do what you want to do. If you the GM,
that's what I want to do.
Bonner,
you I want to rebuild through.
But
draft.
what team? But you still not giving me nothing. You still not identify. Okay, I'm gonna ask Tom. I'll get back to you, Bonner. Tom, out of those teams, you got the Lakers, you got the Clippers, you got Denver, you got Milwaukee, you got
I know.
Brooklyn, and you got
But if I'm the GM,
Miami.
if I'm the GM,
I want to hear a trade package. Put together, you the
I'm the
GM,
GM,
put
right?
together a trade package.
I wouldn't want to trade with these teams to begin with.
Pick one of the teams.
But why? But if these teams are the ones that has the least return for me, why do I have to trade with them?
Okay, so what?
I'd rather trade with a team like New Orleans.
But they ain't not going to New Orleans. Ain't he gonna sit there and say he don't want to be there? You think New Orleans gonna want to take a player who gonna be there unhappy?
No.
But at this point, we're just trading. If that.
But you're not making no sense, Unc. Okay, let me say this. Before a trade, I don't know if you know this. Before a trade go down, sometime, but most people star players. Not I ain't gonna say like the low players, they just don't care. But star player, Dame agent, before the things heat up, like you see Kuzma said, that his agent would tell him he going to Sacramento. He said he thought he was going to Sacramento. So Dame agent gonna go to him and say, "You going to New Orleans?" Dame gonna say, "Hell no, I'm not going." He gonna show David Griffin he not happy. You think David Griffin gonna give up a whole bunch of stuff and the player already complaining before he get there?
But my thing is,
hold up, one at a time.
If you're the GM for the Blazers and if Dame didn't show you so much loyalty he been with you this whole time, why would you put him in a situation where he won't be in a contender? That don't make sense.
That's what I just said
Philly's
that.
the
But
best
Tom,
Can I say something now?
I just said that. Tom, the one said that.
Can I say something now?
Go ahead.
So basically, we're trading away Dame just for the sake to trade him away. Then.
No.
See, you skating around my whole question. That's why
I don't. I just said that I'm not gonna trade him to those contending teams because they have the least return.
And then you said you'll trade him to New Orleans. You just said that.
They have more. But
I just told you we dealing with reality right now. I just told you
reality. But has Dame said he wants out?
No, I'm not saying you missing the whole point.
It's about trying to contend, bro. Or down the road, or for what's best for your franchise. And
it's what's best for the franchise.
What's best for my franchise?
If I trade with a contending team that has low return, how's that good for my franchise?
But how's it? That's my point I'm making. That's why I said the Philly trade makes sense. Because you bringing in All-Star. That's why you missed my whole point.
My thing is, again, y'all keep saying that he's an all-star, but the conversation around him has been that Ben Simmons don't like to work. He don't like to put in time to improve his game. This has been an issue his entire career.
That's
so
true.
And we keep saying that, we trade him to this team, he gonna do this. We trade him to that team, he might improve on this. It's too many what ifs, man. He's showing me who he is.
About that shit.
I gotta go by what he's showing.
But my question is, what is Portland gonna be? Like you said, Kareem with Dame. You know, they're not gonna go anywhere. And my thing is, I'm looking at it like this: the age discrepancy is a big thing. And then maybe you can build along the way over the years. But with Dame, you're not going nowhere. What's funny?
No, I agree with you. I just think that little 5 minutes at the end of that game,
you're right.
7 really made niggas forget about Ben.
Exactly. You're right. It's a tough situation.
Bro.
That's why I said had Ben not played, then let's say Ben was hurt in the Atlanta series. He did something that he never even done before. Not even shoot. Like he did.
That look bad, bro. On a big stage like that.
It do look bad.
It look terrible.
It do.
And even what he's doing kind of right now, man, it don't look too good. I understand what James Harden did, but James Harden was already an MVP. James Harden already won multiple scoring championships. Different players. With this situation, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying Portland is in a bad situation, bro.
Just overall, honestly.
I think they're in a bad situation because he said he want to stay.
Oh,
he putting them in a bad situation because now it's like it's hard because he want to stay. Hey Tom, you see Malik just said? Look what Malik just said.
I
Look
don't
what
know, man.
real
I
Malik
don't know
said.
if they ain't really want
He
to
said
say.
no teams give up their future if he don't want to be there. If you a GM, because don't you know GMs talk to the player before they get there, like right before the trade, big trades, not like them little ones, the major trades. You know, in moments, you look at any documentary, they always tell you. You think would you take a player? You don't say I don't care. That right now, let's say Ben Simmons say he don't want to go to Sacramento. Let's just say if he say he don't want that. You think Sacramento gonna trade for him?
No, it's a waste.
It's good waste.
Ben Simmons can also say he don't want to go to Portland. So what's the point? Like,
All right. Well, if he say that, Portland won't trade for him. That's the point. If he say that, they won't trade for him.
Portland's
But he
screwed,
didn't
bro.
say that.
That's why Boston ain't trade for AD.
Thank you. I'm glad you said that. Thank you.
Him and his father was like, "Yo, my son ain't fucking with y'all."
And I'm glad you said that because you know why? Because David Griffin wanted to take that deal. He wanted Jason Tatum.
Mm-hmm.
He
And
wanted
they ain't
that.
going nowhere with Tatum. I'm sorry, he's a good player, but he's
No,
just not
no,
that
but
guy.
I'm saying Boston wanted New Orleans wanted Tatum. They said they wanted they liked the Boston package because remember Boston had them draft picks. They said they wanted Boston thing, but the minute his father said that put the monkey wrench in it.
Mm-hmm.
And Boston was not willing to take that risk. They're like, we're not going to do it. He said he's leaving. You're not going to do that. That's what I'm saying. See, Tom had to understand. I'm trying to show him, but he being stubborn and not understanding the game. I'm
so
trying
Ben
to.
Simmons is gonna take them to the promised land.
It's not that he gonna
never
take
said
them to
that.
the promised land. You
What
missing.
you guys are telling me right now, they're gonna be better off with Ben Simmons.
You missing everybody's point. You missing
No,
everybody's point.
Tom. What Kareem is saying is the age discrepancy, and at least try with new blood.
Thank you.
Yes.
At least
And
try.
new blood is Ben Simmons.
But hold on. You can try to add more players over the years.
Thank you.
Consider he's young. Try.
With Ben Simmons, you got a better foundation.
A better foundation. You got a fresh start. Now, Chauncey Billups, like he can't do because Dame used to play in a certain way. That's why Dame's struggling. It's not like Dame's struggling just to be struggling. Dame is in shape. Dame's style of play. He used to coming down, running, shooting shot by half court. Chauncey Billups preaching defense, preaching ball movement, cutting it. He's doing this and that Dame ain't used to doing.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Yeah,
point
Dame
I'm
get-
making
But
is
that's the Dame problem, not a Chauncey Billups problem. That's it.
I'm not. You're missing the whole point. If you got a player that's 31, and then number one that backcourt anyway, them two together is not gonna work.
No.
And they both 6'2". You think you really got a realistic? He's 31. Now once he get like 33, 34, he can still be good. That trade value changes right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's gone.
It changes. So even if he's still averaging 25, nobody doing all that for no 33-year-old. That's not happening. So if you clearly can see you're not going to win,
Hey,
if you
I got
Portland, why not try? At least you.
I got a question. So is Ben Simmons going to take the Portland Trailblazers to the finals?
It's not that he's going to take
That's
them
not
to the
what we're saying.
finals.
That's not the
It's
question.
not
mean,
that. But they
If
be
you're
playing
trading
a
for
different
Dame,
style.
You want to get equal value, or you want to get over the hump? Yes or no?
This my point. This my point, right? If you trade Benson for Dame, I guarantee they won't be worse, right? But they got a better chance of being better than worse. Put it that way.
Because what else is out there that you're gonna
It's
get
not
in
out
return?
there.
And we're looking long term too, man. Because listen, he's so young still, and maybe in 2-3 years you can get some other guys along with it.
But
and
look
then they
how
can
much
be a real-
impact he makes on the game. You're not. Look at that. Look at it. I seen Dame get you 40 and they lose. I see Ben be getting 20 something. They wins.
Exactly.
Mike.
I also been
See, people look at
keep coming
points
back
all
to
the
this.
time. His
Relevance is
impact,
important.
his
I just saw Ben
defense.
Simmons go 0 in on a big stage. That's not something we can just gloss over. Like, Well, yeah, that happened, but no, this man was on the big stage in the playoffs, and look what he just showed us. That's
I
relevant.
mean, it's a good point. It's a good point, but
But
like
We
I'll
can't
just say this
keep
one
we
thing.
can't keep
the
ignoring
game
that. We
before
can't
he
keep
shut
saying,
Trey the
"Oh,
fuck
he come to the
down.
Portland, they're gonna be this bigger, better team." No, look what this man just showed
That
everyone, the
was my
entire
entire
world,
It's
point.
like they forget
on
what
that big
been
stage.
done before all
Been
that
done what
shit.
before?
But y'all put
My
that one. You put that one series in his whole career.
But
That's
he
not
has
his whole
never done
career, though.
anything
Was
in any
that
other
not?
series as well, Kareem.
There was a couple bounces on the rim away from going to the finals.
Yes.
But that still got to Game 7. Why,
What this
if you're a
nigga's
better
talking
team,
about?
why couldn't you take care of Toronto in 6 games? It got to Game 7, didn't it?
What he held Trey game 6 was like 2 for fucking
He locked them.
lock that
Remember, and
nigga
was
down.
it Trey Young in front of him when he passed up that dunk?
No, but that's not the point. The point is he
Hey,
shut Trey. He did his part on defense.
the point
So
is
it's
the
not
Hawks
his
moved
fault
on.
when they lose, but it's his credit when they win.
I'm not even talking about him with Philadelphia.
But he has only been playing for one team. Like, that's his body of work.
Hey, at the end of the day, the Hawks moved on.
I'm
Though.
talking about winning basketball. I'm talking about
Hawks
winning
won,
basketball.
he didn't. Trey Young moved on.
Yo, who's
Okay, let me
playing?
ask you this. When Dame get 25 and Ben get 25 points, right? I guarantee you, if they look at stats, when Ben had 25, I guarantee you the winning is a big difference.
The hell?
Yeah.
Ben Simmons has never averaged 25 in his entire career. What 25?
We're just saying, bro. Try to change it up and let's just see. You know, because can you hear me?
So Ben Simmons going
Yeah.
to Portland, he's going to get 25. That's your argument.
We're not saying that, bro. It's a culmination effect with him, bro. He does everything well, and if you can just get some other talent along with him, possibly McCollum, and then you may have a better chance. We're just saying try because you know what you're getting with Dame. You're getting nothing.
They
I mean,
can't
I'm just
even
being.
move the salary cap. They
Huh?
can't even move their salary cap for the next few years because they're stuck with CJ and Dame for what,
Yeah.
3-4 years?
And I'm just saying, Dame, you're not going anywhere, man.
Ben and
He's gonna get a
Dame
lot of
scored
points.
30.
Go ahead.
It's 2 completely different 30s, yo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dame. See, the reason why, like I said,
but a 30
if the-
point for Ben Simmons is a lucky game for him. He's not
How?
capable of doing it constantly.
What?
Has Ben Simmons ever averaged north of
If
20
Ben
points ever?
drops 30, that means he's getting to the rim at will.
At that game,
He ain't
not the
shooting
whole
no
year.
jump shots.
You have to average your points in the entire year, and don't.
And when you're
But
You
people-
guys, look. I'll say this. All right, if
Hey,
Ben
Tom.
Simmons is as good as you think, why couldn't he beat Toronto? Why couldn't it be Atlanta?
But hold on, Tom. Can you
Why
hear me,
you got
Tom?
swept by Boston?
ain't nothing wrong with losing to Kawhi Leonard, man.
Can y'all hear me?
Trey Young,
And the way Kawhi played, Kawhi had like an all-time playoff series.
Trey
Yes.
Young, though. You
Like
Yes.
lost to
that
Trae
against Philly was like all-time. Like
Yes.
that, like he'd play anybody to probably beat them. The way his performance was.
All right, so what about Trey Young then? What's his problem? You telling me Trey Young has more talent than Ben Simmons physically, at least?
No, Tom. Can you hear me?
But that's what I'm saying, right? Why can't you beat Trey Young? Then? You got your chance.
Tom,
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you, man. No, I'm just saying, like with Dame, bro, when he scores a lot of points, I also watch him face inferior offensive players, and they also get their buckets too because he's not willing to play any kind of defense. So he has to go for 50. He didn't have to do that if he plays some kind of defense. But I see all too often, like I don't go too far back in 2018 playoffs. Drew Holiday's a good player, right? But Drew Holiday was cooking him with the ball offensively because why? Lillard didn't play shit, and Lillard has choked in big games. But we give him credit because he makes a game winner in a round one or in a
You're
playing
saying
game.
Lillard has choked in big games. What about Ben Simmons then?
Oh,
yeah,
no,
I mean,
I didn't say he
Ben
didn't.
Simmons
but
has
sir,
choked more than
but
Dame
Tom,
Lillard.
all I'm saying is
Hold on, but
Tom. Go ahead.
Ben Simmons has choked even more. What's your point?
Sir, what
You're
I'm
saying
saying
a
is
guy who has
okay.
choked more is better?
He has. No, he has. No, what I'm saying is this though. I'm saying like I'm looking at it from this aspect. You got a guy who's 6 years younger, and then you could probably bring in some other cats 2 or 3 years down the road. I'm thinking long term, bro. Like sustained success. We know what we're going to get with Damian Lillard, and that's nothing. Or do you want to build through the draft? Building through the draft has had a history of not working well outside of the Golden State Warriors of back in the day. But that's the Splash Brothers. This ain't it. I don't trust building through the draft. It rarely works, seldomly in this era.
You could place that same mistrust in Ben Simmons coming along and him changing his game. It's an oxymoron almost.
Yeah, Bonner. No, I can see the point, but what I'm saying is what I'm looking at is he's much younger, and you could probably bring in some guys a year or two later along with him and McCollum. That's what I'm saying, y'all. We know Ben Simmons choked. We know Simmons choked, right? We know that. I'm thinking about the whole thing.
Let me ask you this, Bonner. Y'all still haven't gave me any solution.
I mean, I've told you my solution, but I mean, you're asking me to trade with one of those teams when it's like I don't have to trade with one of those teams if I am the GM. Again, I can show this man some love off of his pure loyalty that he's been showing my whole entire organization. And I can trade him to a good situation. Like I said, I can rebuild.
Okay.
I don't have to trade him to one of those teams. And like I said, I want to go to
Okay, Tom.
I haven't said anything.
Tom, Bonner. Okay, Bonner, this is that, right? I'm a team, you Portland. Right?
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna give you 30 teams. Forget the 6. Tell me what type of give me a team and you throw out there. Go ahead.
You said for equal value. If I want to get something,
wherever this give a trade scenario. Wherever you want, all 30 teams.
Because Kyrie's equal value, to be honest, but I like Kyrie though.
You think Portland gonna take Kyrie?
Exactly, they're not.
That's the point. See, it's gonna be something that's gonna a roadblock. So go ahead, Bonner. I'll give you another.
That may just work out though because Portland doesn't have a mandate when it comes to that vaccine
stuff.
Mandate, so he could be like Bradley Beal and play all games.
Yet they don't have it yet.
But it don't have to be just the vaccine. Kyrie, the fans out there not gonna go for that. You're not gonna come from a guy like Dame.
We can't clearly say that because I beg to differ because it might be a lot of fans who would go for that. Kyrie's a hooper; he can play.
Hey, if you ask Portland fans, do you want Kyrie with Ben Simmons? I'm pretty sure they will say Kyrie.
No, they won't. I guarantee you, Portland won't take. I guarantee you, they won't.
Some of
No, they
shit
won't.
Kyrie been doing, but bringing up
the stuff Kyrie. When you look at Kyrie injury history, and then plus the way he be bugging out, they not doing that.
Yes.
They not doing that. Kyrie ain't just. It's not just COVID. Kyrie just be doing stuff all over.
Yes.
A teammate, chemistry wise, all that. Then you think being in Portland?
Peep that shit in Boston.
The guy was in Boston. Now he way out in Portland.
Hey, if Kyrie wouldn't have got hurt last year, would the Nets would have made it to the finals?
I'm not talking about his game. I'm not talking about his game.
He would have played a pivotal role in them making it to the finals, correct? If he had not got hurt.
Yeah, he's better than Harden to me.
That's not the point.
I mean, if he didn't get hurt, he brought them to the finals. There's no one's question. If he would have done that, I know it's a hypothetical. If that would have happened, though, all this noise about him being a bad influence or whatever like that, it gets shut down.
But, bruh, KD's foot, like, what? His toe was on the line. That stopped him from going to the finals. Not Kyrie not being there, bro.
Well, you gonna trade Dame to the Bucks? Well, I mean, what's gonna happen?
Kyrie was hooping that series before he got hurt, though. So I mean, he did play a pivotal role before he got hurt. So minus even them his foot being on the line, Kyrie was hooping. He was helping them out a lot.
They would have beat him in 5. Yeah.
I mean, so
bottom line.
I don't think none of us talking about Kyrie game.
Yeah, no.
I mean, all that is inconclusive though when you say that. Oh, he does this outside of the court. What I'm saying is, if he would have helped them out, they would have beat the Bucks. No one's saying anything about his the court activities.
It's
People always
also,
said something
we're
about his
also
off court.
talking about age though.
That's another thing.
We're not
I don't
talking about
know.
just
I
players
just
who chucking up threes and making pretty plays and shit.
I just yeah, I get it. I just have to be honest. I'm not sold on Ben Simmons, man. I'm one of those guys. I go with what you show me. He didn't show me too
We're not
much.
saying we are.
I don't think none of us said that. I don't think none of us
Eric
said
did.
that.
Eric said me talking about what Ben Simmons did doesn't make sense.
No, I think
There
we
was
all on the same page. What we basically all saying is, as far as what Portland can get, right? I think Ben Simmons, and we all say we think he's the logical and the best option. Cause he not bad as people making it out. Cause everybody keep bringing up.
Bro, you got sources inside the organization saying this man is a prima donna, man. We
know that.
You can't keep saying that when they said this man is getting
Kyrie's
baby
a prima donna.
with his people around him and stuff.
Kyrie's
So
better than Ben Simmons.
Kyrie
is
a major prima donna. You don't know
Still
when
better
this
than Ben
nigga's gonna
Simmons. What's the problem?
the man, you got a man who don't want to work on his shot. He posts these videos in the summer of him putting up these unguarded shots. People get hyped about that. They keep talking about it. If you develop a shot, I mean, come on, man.
But Bonner. But the only way that, like, what you want to add something to the Portland Trailblazers, I mean, you can, but you're going to have to give up something, though. You know, that's the thing. I don't know.
I don't know. I just think with Portland, man, it's been a long ride. They just going to have to accept that we might have to just go and rebuild. I mean, like you said, I think Texas about, you know, it's hit or miss. It is hit or miss with rebuilding in the draft. True.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I mean, you could argue it'll be a hit or miss with Simmons. I mean,
hold up, but Bonner, look what you just said. You said rebuilding. Basically, getting a 25-year-old, you still rebuilding. You can rebuild with a 25-year-old. You still can do it. You getting the best of both worlds.
But again, like I said, it's still I don't know, man. It's still a risk either way.
It's a risk with Kyrie because you don't know if he's gonna show up or not.
True, very true. I just said I like whoever mentioned that. I like, you know, that possibility. But
let's all be real, right? Now I'm gonna touch on something, and it's just gonna be totally real and honest, right? Now the world we living in is like crisis, always happening. And look what Kyrie mindset is at right now. Now in Portland, right? It's going to be in this world again. I hate to say it, but it's going to be another cop going to end up killing somebody else, right?
Yeah, that shit ain't.
And there's going to be another uproar. Kyrie lately been taking stands on everything, right or wrong. He's taking a stand on everything. Then not only that. Oregon is a predominant white state.
It's a racist state.
So now something racist come out. He's playing for them out there. Kyrie gonna be standing up. Always gonna have issues with something.
Yeah.
Come on, that just be honest
gentlemen,
with this.
I'm
talking about his state where he at right now as a human.
Trade to Portland is a realistic. I just said I like that idea. Whoever brought it up,
but Portland.
I'm not just saying that it's.
No, I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is Portland wouldn't take that. Portland will take Ben Simmons. I guarantee you, if we was to ask Neil O'Shea, if you could get Ben Simmons or Kyrie, who you take, I guarantee you he'd say he'd take Ben Simmons over Kyrie. I guarantee you he'd say that. These guys not stupid. They know
solid foundation.
Yeah.
Defense.
Yeah. They not chancing nobody at any given moment. It could be a time bomb. Kyrie can go off at any minute. Every social issue right now he at in his life, which I'm not saying is a bad thing, but I'm saying where he at as a person right now, every social issue, he's standing up for everything right now. For everything. And the way this world is, he is going to be a lot of social issues going to keep happening. And he's going to keep standing up for it, and they're going to be a distraction to the team. I'm not saying he's wrong for standing up for it. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is this stuff going to keep happening, and he's going to keep being frontline with it, and organizations not going to like it. So they're not going to want to deal with it. Then you put his injury histories on that?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, y'all keep talking about that, but I already said that was like a fantasy. I already know it's not a realistic thing.
It's just
Someone
as big of a fantasy as Ben Simmons being good.
exactly.
So Tom,
Oh
Ben
my
Simmons
God,
not good though. So you basically saying he's not good.
Dame Lillard good.
I'm not, but you
And
didn't give
he
me.
probably will never be as good as Dame. If
I'm
anything.
not.
Tom,
No, I don't
you're-
think nobody here say he's better than Dame. But you still didn't give me a realistic trade yet. You just talking. You talking Tom right now. You not one
So me
time.
saying that Ben Simmons is not that good. And
I'm
can
not
be on
saying
Portland,
that. I'm saying you still didn't give me anything better that will happen.
If I'm a young, if you're a young team,
You still.
who gonna win you games?
what do you
Either the
mean?
76ers or the Portland is a
A
young
guy
team. Though.
who's chucking up.
Forget
threes? Like,
the Sixers, Tom. You got 30 teams. Give me a trade package right now. You will take
That's all
Hey,
Dame
what about
does.
Zion?
Just chuck up threes.
Zion for Ben Simmons. I mean Zion for Dame.
Say Zion
That's
said, you know
terrible.
what?
That's
I want
terrible.
to go to New
That shit.
Zion's been saying he wants to leave, right? So,
But okay, I just the same. Tom, I don't think you're listening. You think Dame gonna say and gonna want to willingly go to New Orleans?
also, we have to trade Dame to a team, otherwise there's
It's
no
not
trade,
that
right?
you had to. He don't got no trade clause. Technically, he don't really have say so. Technically, right? He don't have no say so. But
I
the
think he do.
minute
He has a no trade clause.
no, he don't. He
don't?
he don't got no
still
trade clause.
on-
They can trade him anywhere. But the point is, when big trades go down, GMs before go down, they normally want to see. They ask players. They talk to the players prior. The minute he say he don't want to go there, you think David Griffin gonna pull that trigger? No. No team, if he sit there and be upset why he's not going, team's not going to do that. Little trades, they don't care. They trade you. Like if it's for a trade for Emmanuel Quickly for Robert Covington, they don't care. They ain't even know. They find out on Twitter. But big trades, you know in advance. They ain't gonna know before that trade. Kuzma knew. Kuzma said his agent called him and said he thought he's going to Sacramento. And then he said he called them right back. And this for Russ. That's what I said. Russ is the big name in this. And he said, the agent said, "Are you going to Washington?" He said, that shit happened that fast. He said, I just thought I was going to Sacramento. But for most, them big name players know in ahead of time. So if he knew in that split second, say, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go. And the GM on a new team hear that, they not going to give up all. I'm like, nah, I'm not trying to do that.
But what team do you see Dame wants to go to? What?
I just told you. I said it's bad to say it, but like I said, it's going to be like them 6 or 7 teams. I just told you. That's what I gave you that for.
I say Philly, man.
So
That's
Dame,
the most logical place because, okay.
Well, yeah, if Dame says he wants to go to Philly, obviously, then you're
No,
done,
forget.
but he
Okay,
has never said that.
Okay, I'm gonna break it down right now. Let's have a little fun before I log off. Right? The Lakers. You think Portland gonna want Russ? Yes or no?
But that's
Answer my question. Yes or no? You think Portland gonna take Russ for him? Portland ain't gonna want nothing if the Lakers got. None of that Trump and Ben Simmons. Right? So did we scratch the Lakers out of it? Let's go to the Clippers.
they have nothing either.
All up. Okay. So now they gone. That's 2 teams gone. Let's go to Denver. Right? Now Denver may
Give
be
me MPJ.
the only one, huh?
Denver
Give me
has Jamal
MPJ.
Murray. Denver has Michael Porter.
Yeah, see,
man.
Denver might be the only one that might can't, cause they might Jamal Murray. It depends. Denver might say, okay, I give you Jamal Murray.
But that's a bad deal for Denver in that case.
What trade Jamal Murray for Dame?
But Jamal Murray's way younger and he plays a similar game.
So okay, now if
gives
you want to
more
say,
effort on Dame,
if
though.
you want to
Like,
scratch that
I
off,
don't say Dame for Denver is that big of an upgrade that they should do it.
okay. So now we're gonna go out east. Milwaukee, you ain't taking none of that. If it ain't Giannis, you're not taking none of that. You're not doing it.
Better not say Holiday.
Yeah. You better not. Okay, now we go to Brooklyn. We just did that. Kyrie, that don't look good. And Miami, you're not taking no Jimmy Butler. He's 33 years old.
Damn,
taking
Jimmy
He's
Lowry.
on his
33?
he on his last legs.
Jimmy's
Yep.
always old, man.
Shit.
And he got a lot of miles. He's an old 33 because he
Yeah,
led the league in
he
minutes
got-
4 straight years. You're not
He
taking no
plays
Kyle
very hard
Lowry.
when,
You're not
back-
taking no
Hell no.
Lowry. And
He's 35.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now Miami gone.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying.
Philly.
That it points to that.
Well, yeah. If Dame Lillard forces his way to Philly,
No, I
then-
ain't saying he forced his way. See, you putting no. I just gave you scenarios. What team would take and what would Portland be satisfied with? Portland wouldn't be satisfied with none of them contender teams, but Philadelphia for
Yeah.
Dame. They won't be satisfied with nothing. All of them 6, 7 teams I just named. They won't be satisfied with none of them players that come back on the turn. They wouldn't want no Drew Holiday.
Shit, I'm thinking now.
They wouldn't want none of them players.
Wasn't it reported though that they were saying Lillard's one of his choices is New York though?
Yeah, his choice could be
And-
whatever.
New
That's
York
a bad-
has
that's a bad
every
fit.
every
Then he
single
came
one
out
of
and
these
said all
teams,
that
if you
shit.
ask
But
me.
now New York got on Kemba Walker. That's kind of changed things right there. You
But
can't
Yeah,
put
that'd be a
on
bad fit.
Kemba's on a
Hell
1-year
no.
deal. He's not.
Kemba
He's
is-
not
Kemba not on no 1-year deal.
Yes,
I can't
No,
trust
he
him
not.
to stay healthy.
Kemba's
That's
on
a bad
1-year
fit for
deal.
both teams, bro. That's terrible. That's yuck. The Knicks, no.
Kemba on a 1-year deal? Go check that, Eric.
Kemba's on a 1-year deal. I remember that
Yeah,
clearly.
I think so.
Because he
1
got
year.
cut by OKC.
Oh
He
yeah,
got
you're
paid.
right. You're right.
Then
he got-
Knicks picked him up
He got
for $8
what's
million.
the name?
We
Bought
got
up.
cut by the Thunder.
So Kemba's deal isn't as bad as people think right now because he's been bought up from the
Yeah, but
dumbass-
Portland's not taking that. I mean,
Yeah.
Expiring deals have value, Eric.
They
I
not
don't want
taking that.
Kimba.
They not taking
I
that.
don't want Kimba. I don't want
Kimba's too
Kimba.
many
no, it's
No, but
2
let's
years for
say-
18 million.
All right,
2
let's
years
say
for
this.
18
All right,
million.
between New York and Philly.
There's 2 years for $18 million.
We all
Kemba
know,
Walker
but
got.
we all know Philly wants a lot for Ben. So I don't think if they get, let's say Philly gets Dame and Portland gets Ben, right?
So I'm
Philly
gonna
is
take 2
not
years
going to
of
throw
Kemba.
anything extra for Dame.
Yes, they would. Yes, they would. They throw it right now. The way Ben acting, they would. They
I don't
throw
think they have
stuff
a
for
choice.
Ben.
I don't think they have a choice.
See, you looking at what
What you think they're going?
see what Tom looking at what Portland been. I mean, what Philly been asking for other teams. You can't Dame. We talk about Dame.
At one point, they got Russell, Malik Beasley, and Jalen McDaniel. That's 3 young players, by the way. None of these guys old. And I'm pretty sure Timberwolves, knowing how they do business, they probably throw in a couple picks.
Yeah, but Philly is in a winning situation that they want Dame more than any other team that's throwing out there.
And they looked at Jalen McDaniels, that unfinished product. They looked at Malik Beasley as just a role player.
Malik
And
Beasley is not a role player, man. Come on.
he is. He
He's
ain't
a
no-
role
he is a
player.
role
No
player.
role player
Hell
scores
yeah.
20
He is a
points
role
a
player.
game.
He's a
Okay?
3-and-D guy.
You can't be. What are you talking
Tom,
about?
you ain't making sense. A role player. Tom,
A role
Tobias
player that
Harris is
scores-
a role player.
So what's a star? If Ben Simmons can't score, he's a star player. But everybody else will
No,
score
you
more
missing.
than him as a role
You
player.
missing the point.
Really?
You
He's
see
still
what you
saying he
looking at?
can't
You
score.
think because somebody in the starting 5, you think all 5 people. You think people who come off the bench is just role players. It's guys in the starting lineup is role players. You got your top couple players and the rest is role players.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
See, you looking at it like, oh, they in the starting 5, they not role players. You think they
You
come
gotta
on.
start. Yeah.
It don't have to, like DeAndre Jordan, he in the starting line, he a role player. Kim Bazemore in the starting line, he's a
Facts.
role
Because
player.
neither of these guys can put up points or do anything else.
It don't
for that.
have nothing to do with just points. It's not just points, Tom. Malik Beasley is a role player.
Yep.
Because of what?
He's a role. Oh man,
Because he's not a star player. He doesn't.
You're a
do all the
knockdown shooter who
things a
scores
star
20 a
player
game. You're not a
does.
role player, man.
He's not gonna win you a game
thank you.
at
He's
the
a
end-
role player, man.
down the stretch. He's not gonna do that for you.
He's a
Okay, was
role
Lou
player.
Williams is Lou Williams a star player? I mean, when he could score off the bench, or was
He's
he?
a role player. Lou
Exactly,
Williams
exactly.
always
But
a
how,
role
why,
That's
player.
his
why,
role
why,
is
why is
scoring.
Ben Simmons a star player then? He can't even score more than Lou Williams.
You
No, I'm
you, you don't see the impact he may play in the game. See,
You don't.
you looking at somebody scoring 20 points. You think if somebody scored 20 points, they good, and that's not true. There's a lot of players
It's
score
not
20
Scoring
points
is the
that's not
hardest thing
good.
to do in the
No, it's
game.
not just like chucking up.
Tobias Harris is not that good, and he averaged like
There's too
19
many
No,
guys
he's
that
not.
score 20
Nope.
points and
Yep.
they're role players. Come on.
Yeah,
Tom.
Harris is not it, man. He chokes in the big games.
Yo,
So
I
when
don't
Ben
know
Simmons
why the
choke,
hell
he
they
is it.
paid
But Ben Simmons also
Tobias
choke.
that
What's your
money,
point? Like,
Oh,
But
a lot,
he
look,
impacted.
look, a lot of these problems that these other players have, Ben Simmons has them as well.
But
It's
when
not
Ben
like he
Simmons
doesn't
impacts
choke.
winning, though, Ben
He
Simmons when he
impacts
plays well
winning.
impacts winning. Yeah,
Has Ben
when Ben
Simmons not
Simmons.
choked enough?
No, you're right. But when he plays well, they tend to win more. When Tobias Harris, I mean, he's up and down, and when he plays good, they still get beat by 8.
He does two
You know
of
what's a
the
perfect
most
example?
important things in basketball. So
Michael
well.
Porter Jr. Let me tell you the difference between Ben Simmons and a lot of these players. Michael Porter Jr. Averaging 10 points and he's stinking it up.
This nigga.
Ben Simmons could average 10 points and he putting up 9 rebounds, assists, steals, and he locking down plays. His 10 points, he still can be making an impact. Them guys, when they scoring 10 points, they useless. Michael Porter Jr. look horrible. I saw like 3 Denver games. He averaging 10 points, he looking horrible. Ben could average 10, but he's still playing good. See, that's the difference. Tom, you're not looking at that. He still can make an impact. He
So,
getting others
Larry,
involved.
with
He
MPJ.
dropping dimes, getting steals, getting blocks,
Tom,
locking a guy up.
do you recall a prime Rajon Rondo? I know it was a long time ago, but that's kind of what he is, but just a bigger version.
Exactly.
Rondo,
Smart.
Eric, what?
So you're saying that KG's points, Ray Allen's points, and Paul Pierce's points don't count?
Well, that's actually a good example. But I'm saying like the individual play style. That's what I'm saying.
But these 3 other guys still got to score, man. If KG, Ray Allen, and Paul Pierce score like 30 points combined per game, are they gonna win?
I wouldn't want Dame, bro. I mean, and you know he's not going anywhere. That's what I'm saying. You got to try something else. That's all that I'm saying.
Yeah,
and then try to get other guys.
Yeah, that's my point.
That's the entire point. That's Eric's point. Yeah.
They've been stuck
We
with
know-
6 years in the middle.
We know Ben choked. We know he's choked, bro. But we're just saying, look at it long term. He's still young, and you can get other guys maybe along with him and McCollum.
TJ dropped 60,
So
they
much
still
time
can't
in
freaking win a
front.
game.
What happened?
Even if Dame and CJ drop 60, they still can't win a freaking game. I mean, what's the
Ben Simmons has not won his entire career. What's your problem? What's your point?
Yeah, but
But
CJ
neither
and
has
Dame dropped 60.
He'd
they can't
never
win.
understand this. He'd never
Yeah, I
understand.
don't think he's ever gonna.
Yeah.
Come on, Tom.
So what I have to say? Ben Simmons is the most talented player in the
So it's
league.
good to drop 60, but still
We're
freaking
not
lose.
saying he the most talented player in the league.
You guys
The-
acting like it.
No, we not.
His
No, we
style of
not.
play
The
wins
moral of the
games,
story
games,
is Portland isn't going to. They got a 31-year-old guard who play a certain style of basketball. They're not going anywhere, and is an all-star level player that's available. That's 25. That normally you don't get that. Like when them trades, you normally get this young guys who didn't do anything, and you have an opportunity. This is the perfect chance, I say. Because you just don't want to get them for a bunch of guys who ain't do anything. You don't want to. Oh, so you'll rather trade them. Oh, okay, let's trade them for Corey Crispin, Denny Avia, Rudy Achimura, and 3 draft picks with. Nah, you don't want to do all that. Because you know that you getting a bunch of names and a bunch of guys who this young, but ain't doing it in the league yet.
Yo, did we win, yo?
No,
We down 2.
Down 2.
Hey, Kareem, I'm gonna ask you a question really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Russell Westbrook? How do you feel about Westbrook? Do you like his fit or no?
I don't like it right now. I think it's gonna get better, but right now I don't like it.
Okay.
I feel like they finding their way though. Yo, the last 2 games, like Russ been on his shit since Braun been back.
Yeah, that's what I say.
And y'all think Golden
it's gonna be
State-
better, but I'm not crazy about it right now.
No.
Y'all think Golden State is the biggest threat? I do.
Hell yeah, yeah.
For some reason, I think they're gonna tail off.
If
Okay.
we losing to Golden State, I might as
In
well
the
get in the
West.
season.
No, Lakers are going to win, I think, in a series, but I think the Golden State poses a bigger threat. But we got to see how well Klay Thompson
Like I
heals
said,
up.
it
If
doesn't
he's
matter how. Like it doesn't matter what threat they pose. We losing to Golden State, might as well call the season off.
no, I didn't say that they were going to lose, bro. The Lakers, I didn't say that. I have them
I
winning,
don't know,
bro.
man. If you
Win
can't
it
lose
all.
to a team, they won't be a threat. I'll say that. They're only a threat if they can beat you.
Yeah,
That doesn't mean they're going to win, though. I mean, like,
But
Yeah,
if
we
they're
having close battles with the Rockets and shit.
yeah, like that's
That's
what I'm
true.
saying. Like if now this is the beginning of the year, so it's a little different. But let's say we're in 50 games into the year
We're in
and we're
November.
struggling against Golden State on a season.
yeah.
I feel like
Yeah, I'm gonna take it down. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow though.
All
Y'all
right,
can
Joe.
stay on though.
Well, game not